Hey, welcome to One Cent Sports Cards. Going to do a little bit of testing, just getting started up here. So give me a second. Jaffa, totally fine if you're going to miss the break. Hey, there's the test. All right, see, I always want to make sure my audio. Hey, Joey, what's going on? Thanks for joining. So yeah, we're just getting started up here, doing the break tonight. And let me make sure I got everything here. Zach, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining. So yeah, just making sure I'm all set up and got stuff ready to go. Just got the kids to bed. The good news about tonight's break is we are not going to have to wait long because this break is full, which is great news. So we can I'm going to obviously give it a few minutes, wait for some people to filter in, people that bought into the breaks. Oh, you're at the basketball game, West Virginia, huh? I think the Buckeyes were playing earlier today. I didn't check the score on that. Buckeye basketball pales in comparison to Buckeye football when you live in Columbus, but the team's actually pretty good this year, so people are paying more attention. Although I think their Big Ten record's terrible. They won all these games against these big opponents and then went to like number one and lost like every number one team has as soon as they hit number one this year. But anyway, Urban, what's going in? What's going in? What's going on? Not a problem if you got a few things to do tonight. We are actually full on this break, which is fantastic. So we're just gonna wait around for a few minutes, wait for a few people to fill up that bought into the break, and we're actually gonna get right to ripping. Thanks for the email earlier as well, Urban. Yeah, the stuff with kids and videos is a little odd. I was reading more. I actually had to take the kids to their swim lessons tonight, so I was reading a little bit about it. And the rules on that are so vague. I mean, even the FCC, the FCC stuff that you read on the government's website is just as vague. So I think it's totally arbitrary. David, what's going on? Thanks for joining in. Hope you all are having a good evening. Jared, what's going on? We are just given a few minutes. One, I started a little bit early, and two, I want to make sure that people that bought into the break are all here. So we're going to hang out for a few minutes. So one thing I will say, I'll probably announce it a couple times throughout the night. But like I always do, well, not always, but I always try and do like a surprise giveaway during a break. So tonight is a PSA giveaway. I think it's a pretty decent one, especially for the buy-in price. This card's worth more than the buy-in price of the break. So a little later, we will, hey Empire, what's going on? We will give this card away. But what we're giving away tonight for a surprise giveaway, and I know we got a few new people in the room. Shalani, thank you for joining. We're going to do a 2016 Bowman draft, Eloy Jimenez, and this is a Mint 9 graded PSA. So we will be giving this card away. So here's how, for the new people that have joined in, here's how this works. 30 spots were sold for this break, one for each team, obviously. So if you bought one spot, you get one entry. If you bought two spots, you get two. If you get three, you get three, so on and so forth. So we will randomize this. Interestingly enough, as we do the giveaways on these, normally it's the person that has bought like one or two spots that wins. Or if Slob has bought into the break, Slob is like a 100%. He's gonna win. I think every time he has bought into a break and we have done a giveaway, he ends up winning the giveaway. But if I'm not mistaken, Slob is not in the break tonight. The people I do have in the break, the Patreons are well represented tonight. So Is that so? Is it Alec? Is it Alec Taylor? Thank you for joining in. Fantastic that you joined tonight. Thank you very much. So yeah, we do have a couple new people, and that's because a channel that most of you are familiar with, Cards for Days. They did he did a video that kind of went into what random team breaks are like, and he used the break that he got into for the Bowman Heritage break we did last week. He got those cards really fast because I think I mailed those out on a Saturday for him, and he had those cards on Monday and posted that video yesterday. And he did a fantastic job on the video. He actually gave my channel a glowing review, which I was forever grateful for. So I gave him a free spot in this break for doing that video. But And now I lost my train of thought because I started thinking about that. Oh, so the people that were in the break, the Patreons are well represented. The Patreons always get kind of they get a 24-hour advance notice on the breaks. So Super's in there, Clark Z's in there, Kyle A, Golden Rules in. We also have Mike Ondish in the break tonight. Hit Where They Ain't is in the break. Cards for Days is in the break. That's the free spot that I'm giving him for doing that video. Empire by Cause is in, and we have Jared Patterson. I think. Well, and I've got Zach. Zach's got the last spot. So we've got plenty of people in the break tonight. A good little mix of people. Basically, what we'll do once we get all the teams randomized, I will normally give this card away before we do the actual break. While I've got the randomizer and everything up, I just kind of do it all at once, and then we'll get to breaking. So we're just now at 9 o'clock, so we'll hang out for a couple more minutes to show you guys a couple things. I got a couple cool cards in the mail today. For whatever reason, I have been on a PSA spurt right now. I normally don't buy PSA cards, but lately, because some of the cards are going fairly cheaply on eBay, I've kind of been looking in on getting some of them. And I found a guy that did a lot of Pete Alonso Bowman first, and they're just the paper, but he was doing a lot of two of them. So these were ones that showed up in the mail today, which is really awesome too, because the slabs are really clean. There's not a bunch of scratches all over them. And then of course I didn't put them in slab protectors, but but I got both of these for $35 combined, which I think is a decent price. I mean, it's for Pete Alonso. I think these are pretty good, especially at Bowman first. I wish they were chrome, but these were my two big PSA purchases this week. I got to get off my PSA kick. Normally I don't buy PSA cards, but I just feel like some of the market for them has been pretty good because of the off season. I did a video about some slabs that I got the other day. And for whatever reason on eBay, the market seems to be a little soft for cards right now. I think it is very much because we're in the middle of January. People are focused on football, basketball. But that 2020 card season is right around the corner. So it sounds very different. Cards for Days. So my one microphone that I normally use, you are right, and I'm having issues with I actually record from my phone, and I'm having issues with my phone. I actually got to go take it in tomorrow. For whatever reason, when I do cards, are calls on my phone that's not working right. And this microphone, which I normally use, is not working correctly either. So I'm having technical difficulties with all my mics. So hopefully on this, we'll make it through the night. We should. I'm not too worried about it. I think I sound tinny. I don't think there's a lot of bass that this is picking up. So anyways, but yeah, so this microphone, this is the one that last week when I was having issues with it, it kept cutting in and out on me. And I think it actually maybe screwed my phone up too. So I'm taking it in tomorrow to get everything looked at and worked on. And I need to get a better mic. So I will be doing that tomorrow. So Let's see here. Like I said, I'm just going to give it a few more minutes. So in regards to the Astros scandal, Zach, um, the here's my take on the Astros and the sign stealings. The Major League Baseball did what they could do, and they actually threw the maximum punishment. Why it is that you can only be fined $5 million and cheat to get a World Series, and blatantly cheat to get a World Series, that seems like not a harsh enough punishment. I think the managers getting let go. They knew about it. They were the leadership. They should have been let go. But my big feeling on it is the ownership. Look, when you own the team, whatever that means that you're in charge of the manager. You're the head boss, and when the head boss basically gets no punishment other than a $5 million fine, which all you got to do is look at the paychecks that they're paying. I mean, that's the cost of a long middle reliever these days. It doesn't. The $5 million doesn't hurt them. The draft picks hurt, but don't cripple the team. That's really only 4 picks, and keep in mind in the baseball draft you get like 35 a year, maybe more. And granted, they don't get first or second, but that hurts them, but it doesn't cripple them. So if you're the owner, he can say he didn't know anything about it, but if he didn't know anything about it, then that's also an indictment, because that means you're not running your team correctly. So for me, I go, look, I think they gave Hinch the right punishment, the suspensions for a year for the GM, for the manager. That was the right thing to do. The most they could fine him was $5 million. That's written under the MLB Constitution. And the players, that's debatable. But at the end of the day, the leadership is responsible. And if the leadership is letting it happen, look, the players are going to do what they do to try and get an advantage. It's that whole rule: if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But and all the Astros fans hate Mike Fiers because he's the one that called it out. But really, look, at the end of the day, if you like baseball, if you like the integrity of the game, baseball has a long history of a problem with cheating, and they have a long history of being harsh on the people that do cheat. Look at Pete Rose. Look at the Black Sox of the 1918 Black Sox. You can't cheat. And you can even look at the steroid scandal. You just can't do it. But the fact that they didn't hammer the owner a lot more, whether that be, I'm not saying they forced him to sell the team, but I think the one thing they should have done was strip that title. You can't let that owner have a ring and have a banner in his stadium for a tainted championship. So they should have just taken it, not given it to the Dodgers. But I'm a big believer in, you can't go celebrate something that you cheated to win. And that's the one thing you could have taken away from the owner, and they didn't do it. So at the end of the day, you've got Manfred, who very much like the NFL, he's beholden to those owners. And the fact that the owner didn't get punished says, at the end of the day, hey, $5 million to him, that's like $20 to, most of us. It's just not that much money. For him, the guy's a billionaire. $5 million is not that big of a deal. It kind of hurts, but not really. That's my take on it. But anyways, I am rambling, and I've got a bunch of comments to pick up on. Carlos Beltran, he's probably not going to be long he's not going to be long before he gets a suspension. Alex Cora is in a world of hurt. He'll get suspended. He actually, I'm not sure what baseball is going to do with him, but he's the one that might get suspended indefinitely. He might get Pete Rosed, because he was, from everything I've read, he's the mastermind behind it. So, we'll see. Keep in mind with the Red Sox too, it'll be interesting. The Astros are one thing. The Red Sox are a big revenue generator for the MLB, way more than the Astros are. So it'll be interesting to see what the punishments are for the Red Sox versus the Astros. We'll see. It's just a bummer. Baseball seems to always get itself in little scandals like this. And really, I shouldn't call them little. I do. The good news on this is the players, although they may have been cheating, like, hey, you still got to hit the ball. It's a lot easier to hit a fastball when you know it's coming, or lay off that curve when you know it's coming. And I get that. But at the end of the day, you still got to score runs, so you still got to swing. And it's just a bummer that the Dodgers, who had a really good team in 2017, got kind of screwed out of that. And then it's also a bummer that the commissioner's office said that no other team is allowed to comment on the punishment, which I think is unfair. I think teams should totally be allowed to. The best punishment. The best punishment is like, look, when your peers call you out for it, that's when you stop doing stuff. But they basically put a gag order on all the other teams, and the Dodgers are the one team that, if you're Magic Johnson and the ownership group for the Dodgers, you have all the right in the world, I think, to be like, hey, we were robbed of this, and we think the league should have done more. But we'll see. We'll see what all comes down. I think it'll be interesting because I don't think the Red Sox are going to get hit as bad as the Astros did. And I think that is very much revenue related. If the league makes an enemy out of the Red Sox, that creates havoc all the way up. So I don't know. The good news is I'm an Angels fan. If the Astros don't have 4 draft picks, and their managerial seat and GM seat are a fiasco, that gives my team a better chance. So that's the way that. So we don't have to cheat. We just need other people to get punished to finally be relevant again. So hopefully, the Angels can capitalize on this. With Rendon, I think we've got a shot. I also think we need 5 more pitchers, but that's just me. So, anyways, guys, that is my ramble. Why don't we do this? Oh, Zach, the Staten Island promo is hilarious. So on the Patreon page, we've been talking about this a lot, and so there's a minor league team. I think it's like a single A team that on the day it's a Yankees affiliate, and the day that they're playing the Astros affiliate, they're giving away mini trash cans to all fans in attendance. So that'll be a fun promotion. And I think what would be awesome is if they gave like a mini drumstick and the trash can. So anyways, and that's the whole thing. If you're an Astros player, I mean, you've got, what is it, 81 games on the road this year. Every one of those 81 games, all you are going to hear is cheating chants, cheaters. They will come up with so many chants all across the nation. So that's the downside for when you cheat. You can never get that monkey off your back. Look at the steroid scandal. You got 2 of the best players to ever play the game that still aren't in because Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds, no one cheaters. Mark McGwire, no one cheaters. And in baseball, once you get caught cheating, that's kind of the end of the road. They don't like it. Barry Bonds probably end up in the Hall of Fame. Roger Clemens may end up in the Hall of Fame, but those guys were first ballot unanimous until they got caught cheating. So okay, let's do this. Are they doing a mini bat giveaway, Zach? That's hilarious. Yeah, and I agree, Andy. If the Astros do, I mean, they've got the talent on that team. They should be a very good team to with the distractions and with everything that's going to happen in the media, those road games are going to be tough. But if they pull that off, if they somehow win the AL West, you will have to give it to them at that point because everyone's going to be watching. There will be no cheating. But keep in mind, George Springer, Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, Greinke, Verlander, that team is stacked, and they've got more people coming up. They should be good regardless. Okay, so anyways, you guys, so here's what we're going to do tonight. We've got the update series, Bowman's Best, the Topps Chrome. And what we'll do is we're going to get everyone randomized right now. And Then the other thing is, depending on how fast we get done with this, with this break filled up really fast, there's a possibility I may try and get like a $5 fast break going with some 2019 Topps Gallery, a 2019 holiday box, and a Chrome update box from this year. That would be like a $5 buy-in. We'll see if there's any interest on that. If there is, we can break that as well. But we'll get started with this because I know that's why most people are here, and I think we've got 20 people watching right now. So let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to pull up the randomizer and the break list. So we'll start with the break list. So let me move this stuff out of the side, off to the side here real quick. And we'll bring in the computer. I am not like a lot of those fancy breakers for you new people that know how to put stuff up on screen. I am a small breaker that does this because I like cracking cards and seeing what's new. So here's what we're going to do. So here's everyone that got into the break tonight. Like I said, we've got Super, Clark, Kyle, Golden, Rule, Mike Ondish, Hit Where They Ain't, Cards for Days, Empire by Cause, a couple more spots by Clark and Super, and then Jared and Zach is all the way down here at the bottom. So this is everyone right there. And I will move this much closer for you guys as well, so you guys can kind of see this. There we go. So that's everyone that's in the break. So here's what we're going to do. Oh, now I've got my tripod in the way. So let me see if I can adjust this. Brad, awesome that you got the cards yesterday. I'm amazed at how fast the cards actually showed up, because most of the cards went out. I tried to get them all in the mail on Saturday. Here, I'm going to go like this, just so I can get to my mouse pad. I tried to get them all out on Saturday, but then the mailman beat me. I was furiously getting them packed. So like half of them went out on Saturday, and then I think half of them went out Monday morning. So if you haven't received the Thursdays from last week's break yet, it's because yours probably went out on Monday. I know Paulie's went out on Monday. Paulie had a gigantic package, but then again, he bought like 8 spots or something crazy. Hey, Greg, thanks for joining. So here's what we'll do. The problem is there we go. Now I'm good. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to randomize teams first. So we'll pull all of our teams in here, and we will get over to random, and we'll start. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. We'll start a randomizer. So we'll drop all of these guys in here. There we go. So as you guys can see, and then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to roll a dice. And we will randomize. I hope you guys can see that. That's a 3. So we're going to randomize 3 times for our teams, and then we will randomize again for the break numbers. And then, here, I also think it helps if I do this. I think you guys can see it better if I turn the... I don't know if that's... it's a little better. So anyways. Okay, so that is going to be 1 and 2 and 3. So I've got Astros on top. Speaking of the Astros, the Red Sox on the bottom. That is ironic. Hey, Golden Rule, what's going on? Thank you for joining. So we are going to copy those guys. We'll bring them back over to our spreadsheet. And I'll make this thing look a little bit prettier here in a second. So there, oh wait, hold on. I want to back that out. I want to do the paste where the numbers don't come in. Paste text. There we go. Oh, and it always does that to me. That's all right. Okay, well, we can fix that in a second. Okay, so here's our breakers. And let's make sure we got everyone. So I've got Super on the top, Zach on the bottom. Let's go back over to random. Hey, Clark. And list randomizer. So Brad, on the Ryan Healy relic, a lot of times because those are PWE, they kind of show up on different days. They all did go out. Those all went out yesterday as well. So give it a couple days, it'll be there. I had, who was it? Who was it that was? It was 3-card collectible. He had 1 card that took like 2 weeks. I ended up refunding it to him. I mentioned that one last week, and then of course it showed up like 2 days later. So okay, so here's all our breakers, and they're putting the order of when people bought in. So let's roll the dice here. I always want to do it more than 2 times. I want 3 or more, so we'll do it 3 times for this. Hey George, Bus, what's going on? So we're doing 3 times on the breaker. So we'll randomize once, we will randomize twice, and we will randomize a 3rd time. Okay, so I got Super on the top. I got Golden Rule Collectibles on the bottom. So what we'll do here is once I've got these in, we will open this up for trades. And where's my, there we go. And like I said, I'll make this look better in just 1 second. Paste text. So this top one we're just going to get rid of. I don't know why it always, we'll just go like that. And then we're going to hide this. And then, as you guys can, and I'll read off all the teams that everyone got here in just a second. So there we go. And I'll move this. So, and we'll pull this down here so we can see everyone. There's Golden Rule down there. I promise you're in there. Let's do this. For a team, we'll give you a bold so we can see Golden Rule. There we go. And here's who we got. We've got, yeah, okay, that's perfect. Okay, so the Astros are going to Super. Padres are going to Clark Z. Royals are going to Jared Patterson. The Rangers hit where they ain't. Diamondbacks going to Empire by Cause. Mariners cards for days. Braves are going to Super. Twins and Orioles are going to Kyle A. That's for the Adley card, by the way, so that's fantastic. Braves, by the way, are going to be, hopefully we can find an Acuna. Brewers are going to Mike Ondish. Dodgers are going to Super. Athletics are going to Zach's card breaks. I got the Rockies and Giants going to hit where they ain't. Hey, Dearman. And then I've got the White Sox going to Mike Ondish. Tigers going to Kyle A. Empire by Cause is getting the Mets, the Reds, and the Cubs. I've got the Nationals going to Kyle A. I've got hit where they ain't getting the Phillies. Marlins are going to Mike Ondish. Yankees going to Clark Z. Blue Jays going to Jared Patterson. Rays are going to Super. Angels going to hit where they ain't. Pirates going to Mike Ondish. Cardinals and Indians to Super. Red Sox going to Golden Rule Collectibles. So we are going to open this up for trades. I'm going to keep this here. So here's how trades are going to work. So Dearman, one thing. I need your address. I have your cards ready. Email me your address. I don't have it. I actually emailed Susan, and she hasn't gotten back to me. So I need you to email. My email's in the description below. I've got a package ready to send out to you, but I can't send it without an address. So send that to me if you can. So we are open for trades. And keep in mind on this, we've got kind of a whole bunch of, I think most of the teams are fairly decent. Because with 2018, you've got a ton of rookies in that. You know, you've got everything from Soto to Gleyber to Ohtani to Acuna. Then you've got the 19 Chrome, which is your, again, kind of your big four. There's actually the Chrome update. There's a ton of autos. There's everything from Mike Yastrzemski to, you know, there's how many? There's Kevin Biggio's in that. Nick Senzel's in that. So a lot of good rookies in there. But and obviously like your the Tatis, your Alonsos, and then you've got the Bowman Best, which gets you into that prospect world. But there's also there's also rookies and veterans in that set as well. So you've got your same rookies that you would have in 2019, but then you've got Adley, you've got, you know, Andrew Vaughn, Abrams. So lots of different teams should be pretty decent in this. So here's how trades work. Goody G, my first time to this break is sold out, and it sells out in order of when I receive payments. So I don't think you're in this, but I can go back and look at my PayPal. If you send payment, I can just let me know what PayPal name it is, and if you send payment, I can refund, but I don't think you're in on this one. So the way trades work, if we have a trade that you both agree on, I just need you guys to type in confirmed and then the two teams. So if I can see a confirmed and then the two teams, we will make that trade. I'll keep it open for trades here for a little bit. The other thing is, I think I'm going to try and maybe do. We'll see about doing like a $5 fast break after this break. Kind of depends on when we get this break over. So we'll see. So Zach is looking to trade the A's. Mariners over Royals. So cards for days is okay with keeping the Mariners. So Dearman, I think I emailed her on Saturday asking for the address. So if she just looks for the D Phillips 949 Gmail, she should find it. But yeah, I just need your address. So if I can get the email of your address, or if you like literally, well, don't comment on this video because then everyone gets your address. So just email it to me, and we'll get it out to you. I've got it all ready to go. I was hoping I would see you tonight, Dearman, because I'd sent that email and I didn't have any other way of getting a hold of you. Oh, hold on. There you go. My computer wants to be plugged in. It shuts off that fast. Shalani, so on the $5 fast break, if we do that after this, basically what that is it's gallery. Gallery's got two autos in it. It's kind of what I would call like a retail break. So it's got Topps 2019 gallery, Topps Holiday 2019. That's got a guaranteed relic, possible auto. And then another Topps Chrome 2019, Topps Chrome Update 2019. Okay, so let's see. For Bowman's Best, yeah, the A's are not, Zach, I'm not going to lie, the A's are not a great team for Bowman's Best, but there are always chances for, chances for autos. I'd have to go back and look. We can look at the checklist after this. The other thing is, once we'll see if the hot stove stays hot or cool. It's kind of funny because sometimes when we do trades, the hot stove is really hot. And then other times it's like most people are kind of okay with the teams they got. Let's see. So Zach is saying Red Sox for A's. Yeah, that setting is really quick. The funny, so it's only set to shut off the screen when it's unplugged. If I plug it in, it stays on forever. But if it's unplugged, it shuts off in like 5 minutes. I'm one of those people that generally tends to shut things off. It's probably why my microphone's not working right. It's probably why my phone's not working correctly, and my voice probably sounds a little bit tinny. But I will get all this stuff. It seems to me like every week I have some sort of some sort of small snafu happening that I have to work through. But anyways, so as soon as we'll see, we'll give it a couple seconds on trades. I don't see a bunch of people looking for teams. So Royals for Red Sox. Jared is saying would trade Royals for Red Sox. Red Sox Golden Rules got the Red Sox. And yeah, Greg, thank you very much for the PSA shout out. If you guys could go hit that like button, that kind of helps me. So that would be much appreciated. Or if you say your voice sounds really tinny and you need a better microphone, I guess you could hit that thumbs down button. That's a thing you could do too. I like the thumbs up more. Thank you, Dearman. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the microphone thing in short order. I was really the bummer is I just got that microphone for Christmas, and for whatever reason, it's just it works unless I go like live. So I don't. If I record things, it works great. If I go live, it doesn't work. So I'm wondering if it has something to do with Streamlabs. It probably does. The reason I use Streamlabs and not StreamYard is I can do things from my phone, and when I got to have my computer plus my phone. So Zach is trying to get the Royals for the A's. Yeah, I may return it. I have a feeling it has something more to do with Streamlabs than it does the microphone itself. So we'll see. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do because it does look like trades are not moving. I think there was one with the. Are we doing the Red Sox Royals trade? Is that a trade or not? And if not, what we'll do is we will give away the Eloy, which will look a lot better when I don't have it in front of a computer screen. So, and then by the way, just so you guys know, if the break goes bad for you guys, and when I say bad, I mean like bad. Normally what I will do is throw in some additional cards to make up for it, because I know the feeling. I buy into plenty of breaks, and when you go, man, that was, I mean, it's one thing to not get like a ton of cards. It's another thing to get like, wow, I got 2 cards and I spent $8. I could have spent $8 better somewhere else. I totally get that, so I try and make it up for you and at least get a few cards in there, and cards that kind of make it worthwhile to buy into the break. So Zach, don't worry too much about that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say trades going once, trades going twice. So Dearman, Dearman, you ended up with the Rockies, but have your mom read the email that I sent her, or you go read that email. You're gonna like what's in your package. I guarantee that. You'll be happy with what you get, Dearman. I promise. So yeah, and that's the whole thing. Okay, so trades are going twice. If there's anyone that wants to trade now, it's like now or forever hold your peace. I'm amazed we didn't have one trade in this one. So I'm going to say 3, 2, and 1, and we are going to close trades. So now what we will do, and then we're going to start breaking cards, guys. We're going to give away the Eloy. So we're going to pull all of our breakers back into random. We're going to do this one more time. And so here's how this works. We're going to roll the dice again. Whoever is on top after the dice rolls wins the Eloy. So let's figure out how many times we're going to roll this dice. Nice. We finally got a high number. So we're going to do this 5 times. And I'll kind of keep this on screen for you guys. So here we go. Good luck to everyone on the 2016 Bowman draft. And actually, I don't know that all of you were in here when I showed this. So this is a Mint 9 PSA 2016 Bowman draft Eloy Jimenez. It looks, I promise you, it looks a lot better when it's not in front of a computer screen. So here we go. We're going to do this 5 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and whoever's on top on this one is getting Eloy. So congratulations, Kyle Armstrong, or Kyle A, as he is spoke about on the screen. Congratulations, Kyle. So here's what we will do. We are going to finally pull all this stuff back. And I'm going to plug the computer back in so I can, let me get ready here real quick so we can get everyone kind of, I can get everything set up. We can read off who's winning cards. And so here's what by the way, Kyle, it looks a lot better when it's not in front of a computer screen. It was all like, hey, Rebel, what's going on? Well, here's what's funny, Zach. The 500 subscriber giveaway, I got to 600 so fast. I actually never got around to it. So I think what I'm going to do is just do I will do a 500, 600. I'm going to have to name it something different because normally I would have done 2, but now it's kind of like, well, what do I do? I do know what the big giveaway we're going to be, but that's going to be in a reveal video. I'm not going to screw around with that. So here's what we'll do. I think we're going to go in this order. Topps Chrome, 2000 update, then we'll do Bowman's Best because that's where all the autos should be. We may get an auto out of this one, which would be fun. So let me get set up here so I can read comments and also have the break list up. And then we will be ready to go. I don't want that on there. Okay, and thank goodness my furnace finally shut off. So for all of you that are also new to the break, we have a thing that we do. It's a little hokey. I'm not going to lie, is inspired by, if you've ever seen Urban Card Breaks channel, he's got the big hockey siren. I grew up in a place where there was I grew up by the ocean, so I grew up by lighthouses and foghorns. So I have a foghorn. Now the way this works is if you open it, it makes what Cause, wasting money. You guys probably know him. He hangs out on a lot of channels. It makes what he calls a muffled fart noise, even though it is supposed to be a foghorn. But inside this, I hold a bunch of one touches. So if we get a card that is worth one touching, we will blow the foghorn, one touch a card. Last week we hit a 1 of 1 printing plate, so we'll see what we can get this week. And here's what I'll do. I'm going to pull these off to the side over here. So we'll start with Topps Chrome Update. The biggest box for a pack of what I think is, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it 7 packs? Is for 7 or 8 packs that you get in here. I'm pretty sure it's 7. This is an awful large box. I hope that's something that Topps fixes in the future. So there is the empty box. Yeah, so it's the fart horn, exactly. Yeah, it is not a sepia refractor in front of the computer. It is definitely a Bowman draft card. So anyways, here we go. Good luck to everyone. Before I begin, thank you all for buying into the break. I really do appreciate it. We do breaks about once a week. Maybe if I'm lucky, I end up doing 2, but I am kind of a smaller breaker, so I appreciate all you guys for supporting the channel. I hope you guys all have good luck on this break, and with that, we are going to get to ripping. I just want to do, hold on, I got to switch one thing so I can read comments as well. So Goody, what is, hold on, let me go back. So Goody, if you are in the break, let me go back and read some of your comments, because what I don't want is, I'll tell you what, Goody, email me, my email's in the video description, email me your PayPal name, because I'm pretty sure I had this worked out the right way, but it's possible I didn't. If I didn't, I can refund you that payment via PayPal. I got no problems doing that. I thought I had it right. It's possible I didn't. So if I missed something, one, I apologize. And then, yeah, the Topps Chrome, I can tell you guys why they bow here in a second. So Goody G, please email me, because if you did get in and I missed a payment or something, I will definitely get you refunded on that. So here we go for the Astros. Speak of the Astros, I'll bet you the Astros are hot tonight because of all the talk we've done. Corbin Martin, that's the rookie debut card. So here's why they bow. They don't, when they print these, they don't let them sit long enough. While, so when they go on the press, these things actually move pretty slow, and they speed the press up, and that's what creates the bow. It actually doesn't hurt their overall value, especially when you get it into a top loader, but Chrome cards are definitely known to bow. So yeah, just email me. Yeah, so Goody. And again, I apologize, man, because normally I pick those things up right as I have like a whole system. So yeah, just email me the name, the PayPal name, so I can go in there and find it. That's Nolan Arenado. That's an all-star. That's a Christian Yelich. A nice Yelich right there, especially in Chrome. That's the all-star. That's for the Brewers. And here is kind of our first hit for the Mariners. We've got a Ken Griffey Jr. And let's see if I have problems with my penny sleeves this week. My first problem is I put them in upside down. So there's a Ken Griffey Jr. So by the way, another thing for those of you that are new to the break, I will try and sleeve most of the cards, but if some don't get sleeved, trust me, before I send them, most the hits and whatnot, rookies, inserts, all that type of stuff end up getting sleeved, and then as a little bit more value, they will get top loaded, all of that. They all get packaged up real nicely. There's a Luis Castillo. But if you see something that you want sleeved immediately that for whatever reason I didn't sleeve, just shout it out. The Bowman. Joey, okay, I get it. Luis Castillo, David Dahl All-Star, and there is a Keston for the Brewers. And that's the one. I knew I was forgetting something. I didn't alphabetize the team list. So let me do that real quick. So I know who's got what, and it doesn't take me forever to find it. The Brewers are going to... There we go. Mike Ondish. Mike Ondish, congratulations. There's a Keston, and there's another rookie, Thairo Estrada for the Yankees. And so we're kind of off and running here. Keston, a lot of people high on Keston. And Thairo, I know a little less about, but I'm sure Yankees fans, there are plenty of you that could give me a great lesson on Thairo. But for me, that's one rookie I'm not totally familiar with. But Keston and the Brewers really think they are going to be in contention. They quietly had a great offseason. There's the key boom for the Nationals. Nationals went out to Kyle Armstrong. So Kyle off to a sizzling hot start here. There's the key boom. That's a nice one. And that is a base. Edwin Diaz. Dallas Keuchel on the Braves. Still can't get used to seeing that. And a George Brett for the Royals. And that is... No, that is not... For some reason, I thought that might have been like a gold one. But it is not. So Jared is getting the George Brett. And as we continue along here, we're not going to mess around with that. We'll do it this way. We've got a Spencer Turnbull rookie card for the Tigers. That is a base rookie. So Tigers are going to Kyle Armstrong as well. So these penny sleeves are working much better tonight. Last week I was I was about to throw those penny sleeves against the wall last week. There's a Brendan Rodgers rookie debut for the Rockies. That's going to hit where they ain't. Jorge Polanco and Robbie Cano for the Mets. We'll keep going here. And we will get Yasmani Grandal. I like that card, especially in chrome with the cool catcher's uniform. That's a nice one. Thank you for shouting out the shipping cards for days. There's Verlander. And there's another Keston. This one's a rookie debut. And we've got the Cody Bellinger, the family business. There's Bellinger giving us the family business. I do like the insert. I do think it's a really funny name for an insert. But the stories that they give you on the back of these are actually kind of interesting. Some of them, if you read through them. The back of the cards always get underappreciated, obviously. But if you read through some of the backs of the family business, some of them are obvious, but other ones, they're worth a read. Nice little subset you could collect out of this set. Then we've got Javier Baez for the Cubs. Cubs went to Empire by Cause. There's a Mookie. That's for your Red Sox. That's for Golden Rule. Mr. Springer, 2017 World Series MVP. Did it all on the up and up, too. And Craig Kimbrell. Was just watching a video tonight with my son where a bunch of little leaguers were taunting Kimbrell. It was hilarious. So we've got Paul Goldschmidt, Nick Anderson. That's a rookie card for the Marlins. The Marlins are Mike Ondish, Griffin Canning. Give me 1 second here. We'll sleeve up Nick Anderson. Griffin Canning for the Angels. Angels are going to hit where they ain't. Griffin Canning and a nice Cal Ripken Jr. Greatest Players insert. That's actually a nice one. I don't think I've seen that one in chrome. So here's the Canning. So this is one thing I do like about the chrome update. You end up sleeving about half the cards in every box. So that was the quick first box. Like I said, it's only 28 cards in that. So there's that. So we will move these to the side, and then we'll switch gears back to 2018. Wait, Dearman, I can't find email from you. So that one, okay, well, I'll tell you what, my email is in the email went to Susan. I'm pretty sure that was her name. It went to Susan's email that she uses for her PayPal account. I can't give email addresses out, but that whatever one she has associated to her PayPal account, that is the one we used to contact her. So if you want to read that email, but either way, if you email me at my email below, I will get those cards out to you tomorrow. Oh, sorry about that, Empire. Here, there you go. Blaster of Chrome the other day got 2 autographs. One was a base DJ Stewart. The other was a blue short print of DJ Stewart. I tell you what, that is one thing that Topps is notorious for. Is this whole where they put like 2 in the same. I always put like 2 in the same. In the same box. I've seen it happen so many times now. And then other times you just see these fireboxes like Jaffa, who I think was in here earlier and said he wasn't going to be able to join tonight, but Jaffa and I kind of share a lot of videos and whatnot. He opened a box of Bowman's Best yesterday on his channel, and I think he did it live. It was the most insane box. I think he got like 3 Adleys. This was only in the first half of the box because there's 2 like mini boxes in there. And then you see other boxes where, yeah, you get the double DJ Stewart. So you guys, we are switching to 2018 update series. Really nice. Okay, yeah, Dearman, that's fine. But just know that you will like the pack that you were going to get. I threw a few extras in there based upon your PC and kind of the teams that you wanted to get last week. Okay, so for in this, we are definitely looking for rookie cards, and we are starting with Dustin Fowler. And I keep getting my phone cord in the way. There we go. Dustin Fowler for, there you go, the Athletics. So the Athletics, Zach was not overly thrilled to get the Athletics, but we do start off with Dustin Fowler. Tony Kemp, Luis Severino, and we've got, oh, this is a sweet one. So this will be the first one we're top loading. This is an Austin Meadows gold foil rookie debut on the Pirates. He's now not on the Pirates, he's now on the Rays, but this is, well, so this is actually going to go out to the Pirates. This is going to Mike Ondish. This is a gold foil parallel of Austin Meadows. So that is a nice gold foil out of 2018 update. Hopefully we can pull something like that again. There's Tomei. And this Tomei is actually for, this one's going to be for the Phillies. So a Tomei for the Phillies, which that one will fake you out if you're a breaker because you just see Tomei and you think the Indians. Corey Kluber for the Indians. Chris Bryant, this is the postseason preeminence inserts. We'll sleeve up those inserts later. We've got Jose Abreu. There's Craig Kimbrell, and that is exactly what the kids were mocking. That, whatever he calls that thing, the Swan or whatever, that's the All-Star Game card. And Paxton throws a no-no. That one's going to the Mariners. So the rainbow, so we pull the rainbow refractor out of that. That Austin Meadows is sweet. But hopefully we can pull some of the key rookies, even though Austin Meadows is no one to laugh at. He's actually a pretty good young player in the league. So Daniel Megden, and that's another A's rookie. So the A's do have some cards in 2018, a couple rookie cards. So that's that one. We've got J.A. Happ, Javi Baez, that's a home run derby card. And Joe Musgrove. Jurickson profile. Let me get these straightened up here a little bit. I like that Jurickson. Then an international affair. This is going to be Pedro Martinez. And there's our first Ronald Acuna Jr. Nice. This is going to be a 1983 35th anniversary insert. So that is going to our Braves, which is Super. Super, by the way, had 6 spots in this break, so we will probably hear his name quite a bit. But that, Ronald Acuna Jr., rookie card, 83 insert. Nice card right there. So, cards for days. Which one is this? This is not a short print. Which one are we thinking? The Jurickson? I don't think. No, that's 90. Let me know which one you're thinking might be. I don't think we've pulled one of the image variation short prints. Those are kind of hard to pull. 83, yeah, no kidding. In 83, I mean, I was like, yeah, no kidding. If you were born in 83, you are probably retired from baseball at this point. That's what's crazy. How old would you be? You'd be 37? I mean, yeah, most people would be retired. There's a Tyler O'Neill rookie card for the Cardinals. Cardinals, by the way, are going to, well, there you go, Super. So Super got the Cardinals out of this one as well. Then we've got for the Padres, a Joey, I always forget his name. It's Lueshi, I think. So that one is going to the Padres. It's a nice card, pitching in the rain. That is a rookie card. And to round out that pack, which was a nice pack, Ross Stripling. So we'll continue on here. Thank you, Dearman. So Andy was -4 or 4. Joey was 2. I think I was 5. so Neil Walker, and I think that was the year Tony Gwynn came into the league. I think his rookie card is 83, if I'm not mistaken. Neil Walker, Yan Gomes, that's for the Indians. Leonis Martin for the Indians. Scott Kingery rookie card for the Phillies. That's a nice rookie debut card, Scott Kingery. And so there we go. Phillies, by the way, hit where they ain't has the Phillies. There's a Brad Hand for the Padres. And another Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie card. This is the rookies insert. So haven't pulled the base, but we are dancing around it because there's another Ronald Acuna Jr. So we'll see if we can hit the trifecta, because he does have the base one in here as well. That would be the bat up Acuna, not the bat down. That is in 18 Series 2, not update. I've been looking for that card forever. For the Yankees, we've got a nice postseason Preeminence Reggie Jackson. Yeah, I don't think that's the first time. I don't think I have that one either. That's a pretty nice one. Goody G, let me go check and see if I got your email. I'm not looking at email, but give me 1 second. 1 second, guys. I do want to make sure we've got Goody taken care of here. Okay, so I've got Susan's email. Michael Goodman, I do see that you paid 40 minutes ago, or at least that's when the email came in. So I will definitely refund you this payment. I will do that tonight, right after this break. Apologize. Yeah, the break was full earlier today. I'd put an update in the video. In the video description, but I don't think a lot of people maybe saw that. So I do see that you've paid. I will definitely get that refunded to you. But yeah, this break was sold out like earlier today. So there's the Reggie Jackson. By the way, keep in mind, we will get those all sleeved up. I've got a John Hicks for Detroit. Rajai Davis, almost a World Series hero back in 16. Almost became a household name overnight. And a Cameron Maybin. So we've got plenty more packs in 18 to do. And then we get to the Bowman Best and all of the autographs and prospects. Here's a Garrett Cole. Yeah, if you got a Brandon Lowe clearly authentic auto for $12 ship, that's a great price for that, especially Brandon Lowe. Garrett Cole. Jesse Biddle for the Braves. That's another rookie card. Ryan Tepera. Yeah, especially hold on to that card too, because I think this will be the year where you're really going to start hearing his name a lot. So those cards, I would venture to say that they would go up. Of course, injury, that doesn't help anything. Eric Lauer. And then we have a gold. This is for the Indians. This is a Dan Otero. This will be numbered out of 218. Let me get it sleeved and we'll check it out. This will be numbered 1813 out of 2018. So that is a gold. We'll get this in a little top loader. I tell you what, if we pulled one of the 4 or 5 big rookies out of here, and these gold cards go for quite a bit. Not exactly, so we'll start a pile over here. We're not going to put that up there, but Lance McCullers. This is a Jameson Talion, and this is a blue parallel. They're not numbered, but these are short print. These are limited short print, so that's the blue. Because you can see most of them normally are white at the top, so you can kind of see the difference there. So that one is for the Pirates. We've got a rookie combo for Detroit, Mike Gerber and Grayson Greiner. Let's see who else we've got. We've got Todd Frazier, who Todd Frazier just ended up on, I just read it yesterday, now I forget where he went. But Todd Frazier has moved teams again. Was it the Reds? No, it wasn't the Reds. And then Matt Moore for Texas. Yeah, so Talion was a really highly rated prospect, and then he had like a down year, maybe year and a half, but last year he finally started putting it back together. So 3-card collector. It may have 8 thumbs downs, because I actually told people they could thumbs down it if they wanted. It doesn't actually matter that much. The other thing is, I have someone that does troll me that has 8 different accounts that thumbs downs me. It's not a subscriber of mine, but, well, obviously, but it doesn't bother me that much. I actually think it's good to have trolls. That means people notice you. Yoni Chirinos, Matt Harvey, Derek Rodriguez for the Giants. That's a rookie card as well. Who had the Giants? That's Hit Where They Ain't. And then we've got Daniel Winkler. There's a Yelich All-Star. And for the Expos, so this would be for the Nationals, we've got Vladimir Guerrero. Frazier went to the Rangers, that's right. Alomar. And that's a Roberto Alomar. That's actually for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays is Jared Patterson. Trevor Oakes for the Royals, and Eric Stout. That's a rookie combo card. Tyler Clippard. And finally, Brandon Mann for the Rangers, which is Hit Where They Ain't. So I think we're about halfway through this box. I like clicking things. Yeah, for whatever reason, and look at that right on the back, guys. The Ronald Acuna is in here. So we know we've got the Ronald Acuna Jr. Let's see if this is going to be a fire pack. On the front, I've got Austin Meadows. So we will sleeve that. I'm going to be real careful with this pack. I got a good feeling about this. Well, of course I got a good feeling. I saw Ronald Acuna on the back. So there's the Austin Meadows. That is the base. That one is also going to the Pirates. I do think that there is a Tampa Bay card in here for Austin Meadows as well, by the way. Vizcaino for the Braves. We've got Clay Buchholz for Arizona. Evan Longoria. Brandon Drury. The Bo Jackson for the Royals, Don't Blink. That's a nice one. And a Tommy Pham, 83. I'll sleeve these for you later, guys. Tommy Pham for the Cardinals. Hey, Pillamama, what's going on? And Kyle Martin, rookie card for the Red Sox. Sir Anthony Dominguez. And one of the big cards. This is a rookie debut. So we are dancing around the base. We are dancing around the bat. This is our third Ronald Acuna, but we don't have the base yet. I was wondering if this was going to be the base or the rookie debut. Either way, this is the Ronald Acuna Jr., and it is our third one. So the Braves, which is Super, which I haven't seen Super in here. Hey, Bobby, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Another Ronald Acuna. So hopefully we can spread the love and get some of the other rookies. We've still got a few packs on which to do that. But, and I would love to complete the Ronald Acuna set in 2018 update and see if we can get the base. So here we go. Lorenzo Cain, All-Star Game. It's a fun card right there. It's a good picture of Lorenzo. Marco Gonzalez for the Mariners. That's cards for days. There's a Shohei Ohtani. That is a 3-game home run streak for the Angels. So that what's interesting about this one is they didn't put an RC on this, even though this is his rookie year. It's kind of a checklist card, but we'll give an Ohtani a. Actually, remember when he went on this hit streak. This is when the Ohtani mania just hit. I mean, it just hit like it just went magna hot, because it was after he hit the 3 home runs, and then he was pitching real well. Unfortunately, he had Tommy John, but he's back in his pitching program. So we'll throw this one up here. So hopefully, you know, Shohei Mania kind of picks up again. Gurriel Jr., that's a rookie card. That's actually a nice one for the Blue Jays. So 3 card. We talked about the 500, 600 subscribers. I went from 500 to 600 so fast, and the reason why is I have a really old video on my page way before I started breaking cards, way before I started posting concert videos even, of my son marching in. Well, we went to Disney World, and he was dressed like a stormtrooper, and they used to do a stormtrooper march, and he got picked out of the crowd to march with the stormtroopers, and I have it on video. That video, because of the new Star Wars that came out, was averaging about 20,000 views a day. I mean, it has over 200, or no, it was like 20,000 watch minutes a day. So because of that, my subscriber count went way up. So I have a bunch of Star Wars fans that have subscribed to my account in the last month. But we will do we'll call it like a 600. I'll call it something. I know I got to do it, so hang tight. That's a Daniel Megden rookie card for the A's. So we are pulling, so Zach, at least we're pulling some A's rookie cards for you out of 18. Yeah, the funny part is, so a lot of people that break cards and stuff, and a lot of people talk about getting monetized. One of the big things you have to do to get monetized, which is probably harder than the 1,000 subscriber threshold, is get 240,000 watch minutes in a year, which, if you do the math on that, equals 4,000 hours of watch time. That's a lot of watch time. And I went from being nowhere near 240. I'm like above 300 now because of that video. Everyone is watching that video. It's nuts. It's my analytics are all screwed up from it. JT Realmuto, Jose Ramirez, and Edwin Diaz. Bobby, is it the one where he's marching with Captain Phasma, and then the stormtrooper points at him out of a crowd, and then you can hear my wife in the crowd literally like, "Oh my gosh, you go." And my son is so serious. Some of the comments on that video are absolutely hilarious because he's so serious. I literally, and if you talk to him, I think he was only like 5 years old at the time, and if you talk to him, he was nervous because he literally thought he was joining like the First Order. It was insane. There's a Salvi Perez and Tommy Canal, Yadier Molina, Mike Moustakas, Willie Adams. I never know if it's Adams or Adames. Oh, and this is a blue International Affair. This one's actually really nice right here. This one is sweet for the Angels. This is the blue parallel of the International Affair insert for Shohei Ohtani. Why they didn't number these is beyond me. But this is the blue version. This will get a top load for sure. Yeah, that there was a Target in that Target comment. Yeah, some of the comments on that video are hilarious. And then there's some that maybe aren't that hilarious, but it's kind of funny. The thing I find funny is, for some reason, that video has like 87 thumbs down. And then people are like, why didn't you record it horizontal like this? And it's like, I don't know, man. I was freaking at Disney World with a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. That's why. But, so anyways, it is a fun video. But that video has done my channel. I mean, I think it's almost at 200,000 views now. It's insane. It was kind of a popular video back in the day, but as soon as that movie came out, man, it went nuts. There's a Jeter storybook ending. We'll give Jeter definitely going to the Hall this year. That's going to the Yankees. Who had the Yankees? Hold on here 1 second, because I don't have this actually set up right. If my computer decided it wanted to work. Oh, that's going to Clark. Clark's got the Yankees. Yeah, I know. I know not to go vertical. I just, in the moment, I just happened to be recording. I didn't think any of that was going to happen. Next thing you know, I'm recording this video and it has 200,000. There's a Matt Chapman legend in the making for the A's. Isaiah Kiner Falefa, that's for the Rangers. That is a rookie card. And finally, a Chris Archer. Oh wait, those are my cut ones. I've got cut ones for later, just in case. Yeah, so next thing you know, you're 200,000 views later and like 600,000 watch minutes or whatever. Chris Archer, and that, just to be sure, yeah, no, that is not a short print image variation. So the image variations are kind of, because I don't open a lot of 18 update, there are image variations in here. So I'll keep an eye out for them, but if I miss one, just let me know. You hit the 4,000 hours. Cards for Days, is that, do you do a lot of, like, if you do a lot of live streams, I think that's easy. It just kind of, but if you're just like recording and uploading videos, the 4,000 hours is kind of hard to get to. I was kind of trending that way. There's a Hosmer and Cody. I like that one. That's a Bellinger. We will actually, here's what we're going to do with that card, because we'll find out if it's going to the Padres or Dodgers. So the Dodgers. What we do is we say the Padre, whoever the first is on the card is going to be on the dice. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Whoever's on the right will be 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to roll the dice here real quick, and we'll find out if this is a Dodgers or a Padres card. And I think you guys can see that actually. It's a 4. So this will be going to the Dodgers. And that is going to Super. So we'll make sure that gets to Super. I've got a Jordan Hicks rookie card. That's a nice one for the Cardinals. Might have to open up another pack of penny sleeves here in a bit. So Jordan Hicks for the Cardinals. Cardinals is Super as well. Starlin Castro, Jesus Aguilar, and a Chipper Jones. We'll sleeve the inserts later. Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. A blue Chipper Jones. That's actually a nice one. We'll sleeve that up as well. Pack sale live stream. So yeah, if you're live streaming, the 4,000 hours isn't hard. That makes the subscribers more hard. But if, like someone like me, because I got young kids, I can't live stream a lot. I can do it like once, maybe twice a week. And then you supplement that with some videos. I will say one thing. It really helps if you've got a video you recorded 3 years ago, 4 years ago that kind of helps pad your stats, if you will. Joe Jimenez. The thing I find funny is that's my most watched video, and it's only like 3 minutes long. This is Chirinos for the Rangers. And finally, we've got Alfaro for the Phillies. So we're down to our last pack here. I would like to hit a Gleyber. Hopefully we can pull another good auto or two. Ronald Acuna kind of dominated this box, which isn't a bad thing. Great rookie to be pulling, but for all the breakers, I would like it to be a little bit more even, but we'll figure it out. Here for the Yankees, we've got a Tyler Wade. That's a rookie card. That's going to Clark. And we've got Hector Santiago. Lou Trevino, rookie card for the A's. So I think we've pulled every A's rookie card out of this set as well. Yeah, the live streams help your watch hours, depending on how long you stream, depending on how many people are watching, that definitely helps. Stephen Piscotty, I've always liked that card. This is Luis Goara for the Braves. So we've pulled a ton of Braves. And this one, wow, this is a real, here is the Austin Meadows. This is for the Pirates. What's interesting about this is, I don't know, I mean, that is a really hard card to read. It's a nice card, but as you can see, I mean, you guys can see that. You can barely read that yellow on white. I work in the creative field with a lot of designers. First rule they will teach you, don't do yellow on white. No one can read it. So whoever approved of this, especially with the Pirates, like that would have been a lot cooler if they used the yellow down here where you see all the blue, and then they do all of the black for the bordering and the Topps logo and all of that. That probably would have looked a lot cooler. But hey, what do I know? I have no idea why the blue's down there with the yellow. It doesn't really match the card, but it probably has something to do with the 1983 design. But there's another Austin Meadows, and that one is also for the Pirates. So that's going to Mike Ondish. Then we've got Lance Lynn and Luis Guillorme and Gerson Bautista for the Mets. The Mets is Empire by Cause. Then we've got Matt Kemp. And finally, for the Angels, we've got Justin Anderson and Michael Hermosillo, rookie combo for the Angels. Now, the one thing we do have left is the commemorative patch. This will be a Jackie Robinson relic, manufactured. As you guys watch the stuff, these are actually, as manufactured relics go, not bad ones. I think the one that's most popular out of 18 is the 2000 is the out of 2018 is the Series 2 one with the American flag. The American flag is a little gratuitous, but we'll see who we pull out of this one. And we've got an Albert Pujols 42. Jackie Robinson. So that one going to the Angels. That's going to hit where they ain't. I think I have. Let's see if I've got the right sleeve for these. I'm pretty sure I do. I might need to cut it, but this one will totally work. Let me cut this one real quick so I can get the relic into a little sleeve here. These relics are, I will say one thing with the manufactured relics, they're so unnecessarily thick. There we go. It's a nice little hit. It's like a yellow marker in the standard Crayola box. Why? Yeah, so not bad. If great box for the Braves, and we did pull two Shoheis. Struck out on the Gleyber and the Soto, but we've still got a whole nother box to go. So let me get these out of the way here real quick, and we will pull in the kind of showcase box of this little break here, which is going to be the Bowman's Best box. And so with Bowman's Best, let me get these back here. Well, they'll be a little bit safer. With Bowman's Best, there's there's a master box with two mini boxes inside it. So we will see if we want to do front or back. So we'll get 4 autographs out of here. And this has been a pretty hot set in the last couple weeks. I think it kind of picked up a little bit of steam. When it first came out, Bowman, I think they did a little bit of a disservice because they had Bowman Draft and this came out like, I think Bowman Draft came out and this came out like the very next week, which they should have spread it out a little bit. But I think people finally started taking note that this has a smaller checklist with some really nice cards. So wait, hold on. Let's do this. Whoever says first, so we're going to call this front and back, so we can pick whichever one we want to open first. So whoever types front or back first, that's the one we will open. Fred, thanks for coming back. Hey, Tony D, what's going on? Hopkins, what's going on? So front or back, or if people pulled a numbered Adley, so cards for D, yeah. Hopefully we get an Adley out of here. I watched Jaffa open up a, okay, so we're doing back. Rebel said back, that's the one I saw first, so that is what we are doing. I saw Jaffa Leal. If you guys don't know Jaffa, check out his channel. It's Jaffa Leal. That's Leal. He is a collector that is actually based in Mexico, but has family up here in America. He's a real good guy. He's a big Braves fan, but he's been breaking cards as of late, and he opened a box of this yesterday, and he was live streaming, and there was only a couple of us in there. His channel's still kind of still pretty small. I think he's still less than 200 subscribers, but he was in there breaking a box of this, and he was up visiting family, so he's up here. I think he was he was excited to watch the national championship game yesterday for college football, and he cracked a box of these. It was the most unbelievable box. I told him, I go, man, if I get a box half that good, I'm going to be happy. I mean, he pulled fire out of that thing that you wouldn't believe. So here we go. There's going to be 6 packs in each small box. There we go. That was actually on the bottom. And I've got one that ended up, I don't know if you guys can see this, but ended up like on the outside of where all the cards are supposed to be. So hopefully hopefully those didn't get bent up or anything. That'll be the first pack we open. 3 cards. Thanks for watching the Star Wars video. Yeah, it's kind of awesome. It's the whole Captain Phasma. Like, so here's our other box. I'm going to get the trash out of the way here. I mean, my son literally at the end of that, the nervous look on his face. They marched him all the way down the street, and they went to like take him. They almost took him in the back, and he was like, I was scared if I went to the back that I was never going to come back, and they were going to take me away. So right off the bat, here we go for the Rangers. Nice one, Josh Jung. Jung is and these cards, by the way, even though they were kind of in that no man's land in that pack, they look good. So there's a Josh Jung. We are probably going to be sleeving here a lot in these next few packs. So there's the Josh Jung base. Josh Jung, if I'm not mistaken, he was drafted, 8th overall. So this is for the Rangers. The Rangers went to hit where they ain't. And Jung is a real nice prospect for the Rangers. So that is a sweet one. We're going to put Jung right up there. And it looks like we've got some other cards coming down the line. Excuse me, in this pack. That should be pretty sweet as well. There's, for example, a gold, and that is going to be numbered to 50 there. Well, first we've got Ozzie Albies for the Braves. We've said Super's name enough, so he'll get the Albies. But then we've got a gold Max Scherzer. This is a nice one, guys. Numbered to 15 out of 50. That is a nice Scherzer. This is, in fact, and this is definitely going to require one of these that is cut at the corner. And so out of 50. And my favorite thing about Scherzer is if I saw that guy pitching to me with those eyes that he has, I would strike out too. Look at that. So this is going to the Nationals. This is Kyle Armstrong. Very cool card, guys. And we've still got autos, and we've still got inserts. That's just gravy in our first pack. So sweet, sweet, sweet. Max Scherzer. Now we're getting somewhere on this. And there is a Future Foundations rookie card insert. This is a really cool insert because it is a die cut. This is a Carter Akiboom. And this one is also for the Nationals. So Kyle cleaning up on this pack. Really cool insert card there. One of the cooler inserts I've seen this year. And then we've got a refractor, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's 12 refractors, so you get one per pack. This one's going out to the Padres. This is Manny Machado. Manny Machado, interesting guy to be collecting right now, because for whatever reason, after he signed that huge deal, his cards went south, which I'm not exactly sure why. Hold on, I'm getting a few more penny sleeves. Because Machado is still one of the best players in baseball. He had a fairly decent season, and the team's only going to get better around him. So Machado might be one of those guys. You know, he's still got tons of opportunity to make it to the Hall of Fame one day. Still young. Let's see if they give us his date of birth. Yeah, 1992. So, yeah, you're talking about a guy that's not even 30 yet. So anyways. Yeah, the back box was a good one to pick. Here's a Forrest Whitley. That is for the Astros. That was a nice one. Forrest Whitley wasn't, yeah, he was round 117th overall. And Nolan Gorman, a nice one for the Cardinals. Cardinals is going to be super as well. And then we actually are going to sleeve Forrest as well for the Astros. That's going, so those are both going to super, by the way. And then we've got a Ramon Laureano rookie card, and a Nick Lodolo. I'm going to sleeve up Ramon here. So for the Athletics, it was Zach's card breaks, which I think they only had 2 cards in there, but you do get the Laureano. So we've hit that. And then we've got a Nick Lodolo, who, if I'm not mistaken, Nick Lodolo's 10th in the draft, maybe even higher. That's going out to the Reds. We haven't called the Reds too much, so glad we got a Reds one. That's going to Empire by Cause. This is the franchise favorites insert. The franchise favorite insert, by the way, I think mimics the 1999 insert that they had in way back in the day for Bowman. So, and then there is a Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox. That's going to Golden Rule. That is a refractor. So another pack that we're just going to sleeve every card. We'll try and move it a little bit faster, but and we've got a Yusei Kikuchi, which, if you've watched my channel, you know what I want to sing right now, but no one gets it but me. Let's see if anyone gets it in the stream right now. It's called You Say Kikuchi All the Time. But anyways, there's a Yusei. Hopefully Yusei Kikuchi bounces back, because a lot of people were really high on Yusei, and now not a lot of people are really high on Yusei anymore. There's an Alek Manoah. Oh, and that is a sick card right there. The Nick Horner for the Cubs. But here's the problem. I get so busy trying to sleeve these that the next card comes out, and then I want to show that one. But we got to do the Alek Manoah first. That's going to the Blue Jays. That is for Jared. Alek Manoah was the 11th overall pick in the draft. So that is a nice one. Then you've got, we'll just do it this way, because I think we've also got an auto coming up. We do have an auto, so we're going to try and hide the auto. But you guys, that is a Future Foundation Atomic Refractor of Nico Horner for the Cubs. That is going to Empire by Cause. What we're going to do is we're going to put Mookie on this so I can sleeve this. This one is sweet. I don't think the Atomic Refractors are numbered, but they are limited. I have the checklist pulled up, so let me check if these have on the checklist for the refractors. I'm pretty sure. That's a pretty nice one. Atomic refractors for the, well, that's franchise favorite. Future Foundation die cut. The Atomic refractor is 1 out of 48 packs, so that is a nice one, and it's a Nico Horner. So the Cubs, Empire, nice hit. So, yeah, 1 out of 48. So that's, let's see if you get 12 in a pack. So, yeah, that's 1 out of every 3 boxes of this. That was a nice one. I'll move this aside here because I have a feeling we're going to start packing up some more because we've got an auto coming. So then we've got our Mookie Betts. That is our refractor. That's going out to the Red Sox. Let me pull the chat back up. So this is Mookie Betts. That's the Red Sox. That's Golden Rule. That is a refractor. And then we've got Grant Lavigne for the Rockies as our first auto. So Grant, this one is a, just making sure, yeah, this is a base auto. So that is going to Grant Lavigne. That is going to the Rockies. The Rockies is hit where they ain't. So there is our first of 4 autos in this. Should have another one coming up here pretty soon. So Grant Lavigne. Hey, did Slob join and I didn't see Slob join? I got to pay. Hey, Isaac, what's going on? See, Isaac gets it. It's Lisa Loeb. Isaac knows, though, because Isaac hangs out in the channel, and he has probably heard my terrible voice. So Slob snuck in here. I got to pay more attention to this, guys. So Isaac guessed it. It's Lisa Loeb. It's a, depending on who you ask, it is either a great 90s song or a terrible 90s song. Well, I have my kids singing it now, but you say Kikuchi. So there's Mookie Betts. So next pack. Yeah, I'm not, Grant Lavigne, not totally familiar with, so, but yeah, of course, I'll take an auto every time. Tony D, can you give us more information about Grant Lavigne? Or, I'm pretty sure it's Lavigne. Josh Bell, hopefully he comes back this year and has a good year. Paul DeJong. And, look at that one. That is a cool card. That's Luis Robert for the Sox. And we've got another Atomic Refractor. This is for the Phillies. That's going to be your Bryce Harper. And that is another nice one. And a Gleyber Torres refractor. So nice pack there. So here's the Bryce Harper. This is going to the Phillies. This is hit where they ain't. So this one, again, with the Atomic Refractor, this will probably be our Atomic Refractor for the box. That other one that we got of Nico Horner, I think is an insert. So you were guaranteed to get at least one per box. So there's a Bryce Harper, which if you're going to get one, a Bryce Harper is not a bad one to get. So congratulations. Hit where they ain't. We will start. I knew we were going to start stacking some cards up here. And then also the Gleyber, which is going to the Yankees, which is Clark. And that is a refractor. So a nice refractor parallel for the Yankees. Played A-ball last season. There we go. Thank you, Tony. So a little bit of a deeper prospect who's still an A-ball, but that's Bowman. Bowman are not cards that, if you're looking to flip cards quick, Bowman is not the sets you should be buying. You should probably be buying, I would actually say Panini's not a bad brand to buy if you're looking to flip cards quick. There's a Rizzo for the Cubs. So the Cubs are heating up. Empire by Kaz. We've got a Rowdy for the Blue Jays. That is a rookie Rowdy. And rookie card for the, so 2 rookie Blue Jays. One of them's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So that's a nice boom hit for the Blue Jays. That's going to Jared. So glad we can get Jared. By the way, Jared is breaking with us for the first time. So everyone, if you could say hi to Jared, that would be awesome. Thank you for breaking with us. Glad we could get you a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There we go. This was definitely a Blue Jays pack here because we've got, we'll put Vlad over here. Let's kind of stack these up. See if we can make a little garden of cards here. There's the Rowdy. I'm also going to do that one. And then we've got another nice one coming up for the Royals, guys. And this is going to be a Bobby Witt. Second pick overall, Bobby Witt Jr. This is the franchise favorite insert. And for the Braves, we're going to end it on a Kyle Wright refractor, which is a rookie card as well. So the Bobby Witt, nice hit here as well. The Royals, who had the Royals? Jared. So Jared cleaned house on this pack. Pulls the Vladdy, gets the Rowdy, gets the Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt, a lot of people think that Bobby Witt is the guy. We'll find out, but they were all just drafted in June. Look at how young this kid looks. I mean, that kid, born in 2000, so he is literally 19 years old right now. But his second round pick, bright future. So that's another nice one. We'll put him back here. Actually, you know what? We've got more of these. We can make a garden. We can start making a garden. And don't forget, we have the Kyle Wright refractor. This is for the Braves, which is going to Super. So yeah, that is Bobby Witt's first Topps card, if I'm not mistaken, because he is not in Bowman draft, but he is in Bowman's best. So pretty sure that is Bobby Witt's very first Bowman card. Kyle Wright's also going to get the refractor. He's going to get a top loader. So a real cool card there for the Royals. That's one of those that if we could pull that auto, that would be awesome. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to keep these flat so we don't give away the back card. There's a Verlander. Then we've got a Yelich. We should have an auto in this pack. And this is going to be, we haven't seen any of this insert yet. This is the Power Producers. Our auto is next, so I'm actually going to take our John Duplantier for the Diamondbacks. So there's an Anthony Rizzo. We'll sleeve this later, but that is also going to the Cubs. So that's Empire by Cause. Jared's right. They're saving that for 2020. They're saving a lot of people for 2020 this year. The fact that Alvarez didn't really have a 2019 card until that Bowman Heritage was almost, I mean, that was a travesty. John Duplantier, this is the rookie card, and it is a refractor, so that's going out to the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks is also Empire by Cause, by the way. And we will flip this over and see our auto, which is a nice one. Boom! That one is a Keston Hiura. And that is going to the Brewers. The Brewers are Mike Ondish. So nice auto. That's a Keston auto. That is a sweet one. Nice clean card. Let's make sure I can get this. I mean, just a beautiful, nice clean auto as well. So Mike Ondish just became a Brewers fan. Nice one. Because in fact, I don't think I have a Keston auto in my collection. I remember there was a few weeks earlier in the summer when he was first starting to get hot where I thought I should get one and I didn't. But yeah, there are a lot of people knowledgeable, way more knowledgeable about baseball than me, that think Keston is the key to all of the Brewers' success next year. And that, keep in mind, they've got Christian Yelich on that team. So if you've got people saying Keston's going to make that team run, I mean, that's a nice one. That's definitely a nice one. So here's what's amazing. We've got more cards top loaded and sleeved in that first half, and we've still got a whole nother half box to go. Yep, and hit where they ain't. They are all on-card autos. Most of the time with so really about the only time you're going to get stickers is in, well, it's not 100% true, but for the most part, sticker autos come in retail. Now we're going to break this one. They come in retail boxes, so, and then your on-card autos will normally come in your hobby boxes. It's not 100% true, but for the most part, that's kind of the general rule. Bowman's Best is a hobby-only box, so that's where when you see the boxes and they're a little bit more expensive and they're hobby only, the reason why is the cards generally have better odds of pulling stuff than the retail does. But it's not that retail's bad. It depends on the set. By the way, here are the odds. I haven't showed those to you guys yet. So hopefully what I would like to do is maybe get some more color. We did get color in that, though. We did get the that Max Scherzer gold. But hopefully we can pull some more color. But some of the odds in here. So yeah, really with the on-card stuff, that's normally because it's a hobby one. It's kind of hard to sell, boxes at a premium price and then say, oh, by the way, they have a sticker auto on them. They normally will save that for retail stuff. Plus, they sell more retail than they do hobby, I think. Because more people have access to the big retail stores. So that's why the pack odds are longer. But for some sets, retail, I think, actually sometimes is a better thing to buy. It just really depends on the checklist and what you're going after. If you're going after autos, you want to buy hobby. But if you're going after parallels, a lot of time, if there's like hobby and retail together, a lot of times it's better to buy retail because it's cheaper and the odds aren't that much different. Okay, so here we go. These are going to be our last 6 packs of this break. And we'll have 2 more autos in this box. And we'll see what we can pull. So, here we go. Started off with the White Sox. This is going to Mike Ondish. That is a Jose Abreu. And there he is, Mr. Nick Senzel for the Reds. The Reds are going to Empire. So Empire's name has started to come up in this. So that's a nice Nick Senzel base. We've got, let's see if we can get these all the way up there. I've got Joey Gallo for the Rangers. And a nice one for the Blue Jays again. This one is going to be the Future Foundation's die cut Bo Bichette. And that is also going to Jared. So Jared got all the big Blue Jay rookies out of this. Nice card. I really like the die cut on these. I would love to see how PSA grades these, because that's a tough card to grade. Because that's a lot of corners to grade. I would love to know how they grade those. But and knowing PSA, the answer is who knows. And then for the Reds again, here's a Nick Lodolo. Nice prospect card here. And it is a refractor on top of that. So this is a nice one. This one's going to get the top load as well. And then if I can ever actually get it in there. There we go. So the Reds is Empire again. So Empire is having a field day right now. And Kane does get overlooked. You ain't kidding. So let's see. Well, so the packs earlier were opening real easy, and there we go. So what I'm trying to do here is not let you guys see the back card, but I think that's more difficult than it's worth trying for. So here we go. Freddie Freeman. I like that Freeman. Blackman for the Rockies. Rockies hit where they ain't. A Chris Sale for the Red Sox. And this is going to be, oh, this is a nice one for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. Nice, Fernando. Rookie card, franchise favorites. This one is, no, okay, yeah, I thought that may have been a parallel, but it's just a different color. But, I mean, check that one out, guys. So, Fernando Tatis, this is going out to our Padres owner. That is going out to Clark. Clark, congratulations. Fernando, obviously getting the top loader. For those of you guys that may be a little bit newer to the channel, out of all the 2019 rookies, your Alonso, your Keston, your Vlad, this is who I'm riding. This is the horse I'm going to ride. I'm going to ride Fernando. I know he got injured. For you guys that have watched the channel for a while, you actually know that I'm kind of big on Fernando. But he's the best pure hitter. And just like quarterbacks, like, hey, in the NFL, for a quarterback to be good, they got to have accuracy. At the end of the day, Fernando Tatis doesn't strike out a lot, makes solid contact. He knows how to hit. There's a Brendan Rodgers, too, for the Rockies. So the Rockies quietly having a nice break here. Brendan Rodgers, if I'm not mistaken, was the 3rd overall. There's a refractor rookie card for Brendan Rodgers. But yeah, Fernando, I mean, he's the best pure hitter out of the rookie class. Vladimir's also a very good hitter. I think Vladimir actually is underrated right now. He was really hyped, and then he didn't go out and hit 330. But Vladimir also knows how to hit. I just think that with Fernando's build versus Vladimir's built for the long term, I think you see Tatis have a better overall career in the long run. But we'll see. I don't know. So long as they keep juicing the ball, everyone's going to play good. That's the way you got to look at it. John Means, there we go. Wrong rookie for the Orioles, but rookie nonetheless. There's a Paul Goldschmidt. And for the White Sox, nice one. And it looks like we have our auto in this, so I'm going to flip Ryu. Ryu will be our refractor. But I want to sleeve the Andrew Vaughn. Andrew Vaughn, 3rd pick in the draft. This one's going to the White Sox. This is also Mike Ondish. Paulie, you may not have missed out. We may do a $5 fast break. Thanks for joining, though. That Andrew Vaughn is a power producer. That is a sweet Andrew Vaughn. The power producer, the one thing that I think gets overlooked in this is the inserts. When I did a review on these when they very first came out. And these ones, I'm not big on the design. But the power producers ones are amazing. The Future Foundation ones are amazing. But the franchise favorites, if you look at the insert checklist for these, man, it's a really good checklist. But then we've got Andrew Vaughn. So this one is a nice one for Mr. Ondish. And then, like I said, we've got Hinju Ryu, and our auto will be Nate Lowe, another nice rookie auto for the Rays. Let's put Ryu over here. Nice Nate Lowe for the Rays. Who had the Rays? That was Super. So Super gets an auto. Keep in mind, Super did have 6 spots in this. So glad we can pull him an auto. And that is a nice Nate Lowe. So 2 nice rookie autos out here. We still have one more. So Nate Lowe, congratulations. Let me catch up on. That's a good one. That is a good one. Congratulations, Super. And let's see. We'll try and build out the garden a little bit more. I don't know how much more we can build it. And then we also had the Ryu, who is no longer with the Dodgers. Refractor. Okay, so looking for one more auto, and I'm looking for some color, and I'm looking for an Adley, because we haven't found Adley yet. Justice Sheffield, rookie card, nice one for the Mariners. There's the Riley Green. That one is going to be for Detroit. The Mariners, by the way, that's cards for days. And for Detroit, we have their top pick of the 2019 draft. This is going to Kyle Armstrong. That's a Riley Green. So Riley's also going to get a sleeve. And look at this, guys. I am going through sleeves quick. So cards for days. The little stands, like the these little clear ones I'm using here, I'm not a huge fan of these. I would get the black ones I'm using. I'm also not a big fan of like the ones you see a lot on people's channel, the easel, the wooden easel ones. I think those are too big. These little black ones right here, those are where it's at. The only problem with these little clear ones is if you don't get the card on there right, they tip. And the second you like touch them, they'll tip. So Riley Green, by the way, 5th overall pick. Nice pick for the Tigers. Nice little hit right here. And we'll put him over here. We've got Trey Turner. And it looks like a nice one for the Rangers. A Juan Pablo Martinez franchise favorite. And a Casey Mize for the Tigers. So the Casey Mize is also a really nice one. Juan Pablo Martinez going to the Rangers. That's going to hit where they ain't. And Casey Mize, hopefully we see, and this is a refractor. Hopefully we see, in fact, this one's getting a top load. 1st overall pick in 2018. I would love, especially being that Detroit is not expected to compete for the pennant this year, I would love to see the Tigers call up Casey Mize sometime this summer. Casey is a really good pitcher. So yeah, that's a nice refractor. We'll put that one over here as well. Okay, so we've got 2 more packs, 1 more auto. And in this one, we've got Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks is Empire. And a Juan Soto. So we did not get shut out on the Juan Soto. By the way, Carroll was the 16th overall pick for the Diamondbacks. And for the Nationals, good old Juan Soto and another atomic refractor and an auto. And this pack is about to be fire, guys. We'll sleeve up Juan Soto. Nice little one. Nationals, by the way, was Kyle Armstrong. Then we have this guy, which is a Josh Jung Power Producers Atomic Refractor. So another parallel. These are, I mean, these remind me of like the Chrome Sapphire. That's basically the same. I don't know if you guys can totally catch that. Just a beautiful card. And that's a Josh Jung. So that's 2 really nice Josh Jungs for the Rangers, which is hit where they ain't. So congratulations on that. And then our, oh man, yeah, this pack was, there's a Christian Pash for the Braves, which is also a nice one. And then we've also got our final auto in here. So let me start sleeving some of these up and we will get to the auto. Really cool card right here. Congratulations, hit where they ain't. Josh Jung, I think, is, I mean, you never know. These people are still young, but Jung is one of those, you never want to say can't miss, but Jung probably is going to have a bright future. Let me see. Let me see if I can slide in another one here. See what I mean there? See how it almost tipped? See how it wiggles? The black ones. The black ones are the ones you want. So here's the Christian patch. We will sleeve this in a second, right after we check our auto. So Paulie, I can talk to you. We may do a $5 fast break after this. I'm going to see if we've got some interest. If we can fill it kind of quick, I'll do it. I don't know. We'll see. It is coming up on 11, and I do have to work tomorrow. So, you guys, without further ado, I'll just flip it. Here is the auto. What in the heck? It is another Keston auto. So 2 Kestons. There's the difference in this one, though, which is this is the refractor. So we talked about this earlier tonight with Topps putting autos of 2 of the same people. DJ Stewart was who we talked about earlier. This one needs, I gotta cut this. But this is going to the Brewers. It's going to Mike Ondish. So not 1, but 2 Keston autos out of this. Holy smokes. And this one is a refractor. So that is sweet. Congratulations. Because the Keston is awesome. And yeah, the Brewers are having a night. But we talked about this where they'll put 2 of the same autos in a box. But if you had to get 2 autos in a box, the Keston is not a bad one to get. So Mr. Mike Ondish, congratulations. Because you are seeing double tonight. But that refractor one is awesome. I don't think the refractor is numbered. But nonetheless, both very clean autos. Actually, I would even say that the refractor one is better. You can kind of see, look at the middle here. When we look at these 2 autos, it's a little bit more pronounced. But both are real nice. So congratulations. Sweet, sweet. Keston times 2. And don't forget, we do also get the refractor of the patch, and then I also have a thumbprint on there, which I know how to get that off. I think I was holding the auto too long, but I will get that off of there. So we will. So that one is going out to the Braves, which is super. And then we have our final pack. So Keston times 2 in the same box. That is amazing. So we got more rookie autos than we did prospect autos. We did get 1 prospect. There's the Acuna Jr. So 4 Acunas. It looks like we also have a green parallel coming up. And our next one, Mr. Mike Trout. So Acuna, that is going to super. Then we've got, let me make sure we've got all of our cards picked up here. Mike Trout, which is, you guys know, I'm going to sleeve that. And we've got a green one for the Twins that the Twins are going to like. This Twins are Kyle Armstrong. By the way, on this channel, every Mike Trout that we pull gets a sleeve. So no matter what, Mike Trout gets a sleeve. So this one, guys, this is numbered, man, that's kind of hard to see, 58 out of 99. This is Royce Lewis, number 1 pick. Was it 2017? Yes, 2017, number 1 pick overall, Royce Lewis. This one going to Kyle A. Nice green parallel for Royce Lewis. So Brad, I do not have a social media account. I have a Patreon page, which I think is in the video description below. It's in all of my video. It's in most of my video descriptions. I do Patreon because it is just me. I've kind of decided against social media, well, like Facebook. One, I'm not a big fan of Facebook. And, you know, something like Instagram I don't really do. I've never been into Twitter. And I think Patreon for video creators is just a better platform. And I do put stuff for public on my Patreon page. You don't have to, like, pay to get some of the stuff. Sometimes I early release it to Patreon. So my Patreon is what I do. Plus, if I did Patreon and I did social media, did breaks, and then you got to do research on cards, I do have like a normal day job. And 2 kids I got to take care of, and a wife and a relationship. So there's only so much you can do in social media. Even in like my personal social media, I post stuff to Instagram every once in a while. I'm just not a big user of it. Anyways, this is our Royce Lewis. Really nice one, numbered to 99. Let's see if we can make our garden just a little bit bigger with cards. And we have a couple cards left in this pack, by the way, and then we'll be done with this break. For the Reds, we've got a Jonathan India, which is a nice Future Foundations. We pulled a lot of Future Foundations out of this box. And the final card for the Yankees is going to be Deivi Garcia. That is a refractor. That is also a prospect card. So, that is the one thing I wish you could do on YouTube, which is post pictures and comments and stuff. So, I mean, maybe one day. It just kind of depends. The other thing is I don't know what I would put on social media that I'm not already putting on Patreon or my YouTube page. So YouTube kind of acts as my social media, I guess. But yeah, Clint, you're right. Family is, or sorry, C. Mike Smith. Family is kind of important, and you can't lose sight of family. So, by the way, Jonathan India is a really highly touted prospect for the Reds. India is someone we may see this year. And by the way, I'm going to say it right now. I know I live in Ohio, but I am not a homer for the Reds. But I'm making the prediction right now that the Reds win the NL Central. I think the Reds got a really, really sweet team. Hey, Jaffa's back. What's going on, Jaffa? You showed up right at the end of the break. You had the first comment in here. And now at the very last card, you've got another comment. So thank you. It's like you've been here the whole time, Jaffa. I told everyone about your box that you pulled yesterday. So I hope everyone goes and checks out Jaffa's box of Bowman's Best. There's the Deivi Garcia. And that is the break, guys. Thank you all for getting into it. I think we pulled some nice ones. This was just absolutely amazing that we got the refractor and the base of Keston. Hira. The refractor is just beautiful. And the fact that we got 2 of them. So Mike Ondish, congratulations. We also had the auto back here for the Rockies. This is a Grant Levine. This is a prospect auto. And we also got the Nate Lowe auto for the Rays. Pulled a ton of rookies out of here. The Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rookie. The Josh Jung prospect. Then we also have the Josh Jung Atomic. Friendly wager, Tammy. Barry, I mean, yeah, the Cubs. Here's my thing with the Cubs. My Angels got your manager. I think the Cubs made a mistake letting Madden get out of there. But we'll see. I mean, the Cubs have the most talent on paper, but I think the Reds are the team this year. We'll see, but I'll do a friendly wager, not a problem. What we should do? We could wager like packs. We could nothing major, but it'd be kind of fun to do like a pack wager. We pulled the Bobby Witt franchise favorite. We pulled the Fernando Tatis franchise favorite. This was a really cool card. The Bryce Harper Atomic Refractor. That one's for the Phillies. Then we had the Royce Lewis numbered to 99, which is a sweet, sweet Royce Lewis. Number 1 pick back in 2017. This one's for the Twins. That's going to Kyle. Then we've got the Nico Horner. This might be, out of all the cards we pulled in here, this one might be my favorite looking one. This one's going to the Cubs. I have 2 of his game used jersey and battery. Oh man, so Brad, man, so you've got, that's awesome. Yeah, I would love to see pictures. That's the one thing I wish you could do on YouTube is post pictures and comments, but since you can't do that, I get why people have the Facebook page, especially for that. Plus, Facebook is a nice vehicle to actually communicate stuff. So I'll tell you what, Brad, I will, if you want to send me the pictures in my email, I would be more than happy to do that. My email's in the video description. So the Nico Horner Atomic Refractor, this is like a 1 out of 48 pack, so nice little, and Nico, a real nice prospect for the Cubs. Barry can tell us all about Nico, I bet. And then don't forget, although this is a veteran, a Max Scherzer veteran card, nothing wrong with that. And this thing is numbered, was it 15? Yep, numbered 15 out of 50. So the gold refractor parallel for Max Scherzer. And then some of the other cards we top loaded: the Jonathan India, the Casey Mize refractor, the Riley Green, the Andrew Vaughn, Brendan Rodgers refractor, and the Nick Lodolo refractor for the Reds as well. 7th overall pick this year. So really, really, really nice box. And actually, we even had one over here that I top loaded. The Kyle Wright rookie card refractor for the Braves. So that is the break. And with that, guys, so here's what I'm going to ask. We are sitting right at 11 o'clock. The one thing I don't want to do is be up till 2 breaking cards. But if truth be told was here, if we can get this thing filled up quick. So here, let me move some stuff out of the way. I'll show you what the break would be. I've actually got the boxes sitting here. The problem is could we fill it up quick enough to where all of us are up all night? I am on the East Coast. I know that some of you may be Central Time, West Coast. But now there is good news, though. My son does not have school tomorrow because apparently school districts need days off 7 days after they went back to school, after 2 weeks of being off. So, yeah, I think Nico's going to live up to the hype too. So, here would be what the $5 fast break would be. It would be, let me see if I can get it out there. And we can normally bust through these pretty quick. There's 20 packs in here, 2 autographs. That's Topps Gallery. Then we've got Topps Holiday and Topps Chrome. This is a pretty popular $5 fast break. So the way that this one would work is anyone new that was in the break, there is $3 flat rate or one-time shipping on these. And then because it is only a $5 break, I do have to charge shipping on it. I can't give free shipping on this particular break. But if you bought into the last break, you've already bought shipping. We can obviously waive that and just add it to the other one. So here's what you. I know I am. Here's what we can do on this. Let me set up a quick. So if Henry's in for 4, yeah, exactly. The head count. So let's do this. File open. I want a new. I mean, if we can get this thing, that's kind of what I'm worried about, is how fast could we get another 30 spots filled at 11 at night? How many people, let me see how many people we got watching. We got 18, well, 18's not bad. It's possible that we could pull this off pretty quick. It's also possible that, because the one thing I don't want to do is get it. The one thing that is like the worst. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I can do 2. Okay, well, look at Paul. Okay, so Pauly's here, so we can sell this out. If you guys know anything about Pauly, Pauly loves buying spots. And any breaker loves a person like Pauly.
because he has been a big helper for my channel as I've been growing. I am a small breaker, so let's do this. I think we're actually got more than 14, 28. Okay, so everyone that just said get in, I'm going to do this in the order that they kind of came in. Let me. I'm still getting a break sheet set up, so so let me get that. I want to save this one too before I forget. So let's do this. We can get this thing broke. It will not be a problem. So let's go Control C, and then yeah. The good news is my son's off school tomorrow, so I can stay up a little bit later. I'm staying home from work with him. I do have to work, but okay, so let's just figure out where we're at on this. I will get people's names in. I'm just clearing out some stuff and making a new one. All right, so here we go. Let me scroll back up in the comments here. Make sure everything's... That was fast. Okay, so Henry Martinez was first, so let me get him in. So you guys, on this, I can't do free shipping on this, but if you bought into the last break, waive shipping. So it's $5. Your first spot is $3. Any spots after that, the PayPal that is listed below still works. So if you can go over to PayPal, that helps. So here's what I'm doing. I've got Henry in for 4. Then I've got Shalani. I've got Shalani in for 1. I've got Mike in for 4. Mike Ondish. And for whatever reason that didn't type. So Mike Ondish is in for 4. Mike's going for more Keston autos. I've got Alec Taylor in for 4. Okay, why is that? Okay, Alec Taylor. And this is just in the order that they showed up on screen. So give me a minute here. So that's Alec Taylor. Hit Where They Ain't, I've got for 2. Hit Where They Ain't is in for 2. Okay. Then as I scroll down here, Rebel is in for 3. There we go. We've got Rebel. Oh. So when I type in Rebel, we'll put it in here as Rebel. I know who the but you can't copy it over on. It wants to add numbers. That's kind of funny. Gotta love Excel. Okay, so I've got Rebel in for 3. I've got Pauly in for 10. And I'm pretty sure. Let's see, Pauly Junkwax. And I'm pretty sure that's going to get us fairly close here. And maybe what we'll do, unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so if I have this right, now I'm missing a team. Hold on here. I think there's only going to be 2 spots left, but for some reason I think I'm missing a team. I am missing a team. And guess what team I'm missing? The Angels. So let me pop the Angels in here. Why didn't the Angels go in there? We'll put them in at the bottom. That's really weird. Okay, so there were, come on, Angels. Sweet. So, and then, so if Pauly was, yeah, we were at 28, and then, let me scroll down, because I think we've got this thing full. So, and then Barry has the last 2. Dearman, I did get your address, or I did get the email. Yes. I think we've got Barry in for the last two. So, Shalani, yeah, if you could pay now, that would be fantastic. So we're going to put Barry. Yeah, but yeah, so Polly did get a wrench. So hold on, let me get Barry in here. We'll put Barry K. So yeah, we are good to go on breaking this, and can actually get started right now. So here's who I got in, just so we're all clear. So Shalali, yes, if you could pay now, that would be fantastic. However, if you don't pay immediately, basically, just keep in mind this. If I break the cards and I don't have payment, it basically what happens is I don't ship them. And so I will normally, but the big thing, the important thing is if I can get the payment through PayPal, I get an email address of yours so we can communicate. And if you're a first time, if you've bought into a break for the first time and this is your first break, Alec, I think this is your first time. Shalani, I think this is your first time as well. The one thing I'm going to need from you is an address in which to send the cards to. So if you can put that in the PayPal notes. Also, if you can do friends and family payment, that's really helpful. So if you can put that in there, that would be awesome. And if you do payment, yeah, and I generally tend to ship the cards pretty quickly. I normally try and get them out within 48 hours. Sometimes, life happens and it goes later, but like we did a break last Thursday. The cards that I actually got out on Saturday, people got yesterday. Paulie's in here. He was in that break. So the cards normally show up pretty quick. And I do want to thank you guys. We got this thing filled up quick, so that was fun. I like doing $5 fast breaks. They generally are a fun break to do. So it's kind of a thing that we do that I started doing on this channel a couple months ago. And they always end up being kind of fun breaks. So with that being said, let me pull up, for whatever reason, this Excel document is being weird on me. I almost feel like I want to copy this into a new one because none of my buttons are working. Like why? It's weird. Give me a second. I'm gonna open a new one because this one's being strange. Let's just do that. I see it didn't even want to copy. So hold on, I've got something going on. 1 second, let me just, technical stuff on my end. I will have it fixed here in a minute. There we go. This one should work better. And we'll go like this. Because what I really want to do is get the angels. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. I just wanted to get the aim. Oh, but look at that. Something's really. Oh, that's because. Okay. I can fix that. That's easy. I'm having problems. I'm sorry. I am having problems with Excel at the moment, but I think I've got everything fixed now. Because what I wanted to do is get the angels up top. And so, 1 second, I'm doing stuff. We will get right to this in just 1 second. Sorry, guys. And I'm not looking at comments right now, so bear with me here for a second, and we will Control V. It's just being really strange. All right, you know what? Let's bail out on this. Excel's being strange. My computer itself is just being a little funky. Okay, well, no big deal. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. Here's what we got, guys. And let me go back and look at some comments here. Let me get caught up on comments, see if you guys got any questions. Okay, so thank you, Jaffa. Dearman, yes, I can send that email again. I will send it to the email that she sent to me, so I will find it in mine, and we will get that over to her so you can kind of know what you're getting in your package. I know you're excited about it. There we go. Yeah, see, it was there. That might fix it. Is it okay if I Gmail you my address? Yeah, it's totally fine. If you send it in email, that's totally cool. Okay, so let's see. Pay, can it okay, I forgot to say my, not a big deal, Shalani. Yeah, just go ahead and email it to me. Either way is fine. So here's what we got. I think I got everyone in here. Why the Angels down here? I got the Angels down here because for whatever reason I didn't copy them in. And for whatever reason, oh, it did it now that of course, now that I put it on screen. So we've got everyone in here. We will go back to random and we will start a new randomizer. Let me pull. So the first thing we're going to randomize is, let's see, which one? Oh, yeah, this is the one I want to get rid of. I don't want that one. Okay, so there's the first break. Here's the second break. So the first thing we're going to do is randomize teams. We're also going to put this on a filter. There we go. We will randomize teams here. And we will do a new randomizer. Oh, let's pull the Angels back. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We're going to roll the dice. All right, Dearman, you have a good night. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. I will make sure I send that email. If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow morning. So we rolled a 5, which I like rolling 5s. We're going to get this. And thank you for watching tonight. I appreciate it. You have a good night. So we're going to randomize 1. And we're going to do 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Okay, so we've got Rangers on top, Blue Jays on the bottom. So this break will be kind of a more standard, straight up 2019 set list break. So as you guys kind of know the cards, you kind of know the teams you'll be looking at. My guess is we'll get a few more trades in this break than the none that we got in the last break, which surprised me. But once we get this all randomized, we will we will open this up for trades, and I will make this look a little bit bigger here in a minute. I'm setting this up quickly, so bear with me here. Normally I spend a bunch of time making sure this is all going to go really smooth. I have not spent that much time tonight setting the second one up. So here we go. This one is going to be randomized for the breakers. So we'll put everyone in here. And we will roll the dice again. And this time we got the big 6, which is nice. So now we're going to randomize 6 times. For our breakers, we'll drop them in. So that's 1. That is 2. That is 3. This is 4. This is 5. And that is 6. So we've got Shalani on the top and Paulie on the bottom. We're going to be saying Paulie's name a lot in this break because he has 1/3 of it. So we will drop this all in here. And we're going to pay special. We're going to go text only. No numbers. And I will
make this a little bit larger here in a second. Set this all up. There we go. And then we're going to put this all in we're going to bold this all up. We're going to make everything 14-point font. Bold, like I said the last time. All right. We will hide these. Give me 1 second. And we will do trades are officially open. Let me show everyone. Let's get this a little bit more readable for you guys. Okay. Here we go. We've got, I'll try and get this as far up for you guys as possible without the tripod hitting buttons. Okay, so here's what I've got. Shalani has the Rangers. The Rays are going to Pauly. Mike Ondish has the White Sox. Cardinals are going to hit where they ain't. Barry, you've got the Twins. Yankees, Ellick. Mariners and Astros going to Pauly. Diamondbacks going to Mike Ondish. Brewers and Reds going to Pauly. Marlins going to Ellick. Phillies going to Pauly. Tigers going to Rebel. Angels going to Henry Martinez. Cubs are going to Barry. Red Sox going to Henry. Orioles, Braves going to Pauly. Dodgers going to Henry. Nationals going to Rebel. Rockies going to hit where they ain't. A's going to Pauly. Indians going to Mike. Mets going to Ellick. Royals going to Mike Ondish. Giants going to Henry Martinez. Padres going to I've got to make this a little bit smaller, don't I? Padres going to Rebel. Pirates going to Ellick, and the Blue Jays going to Pauly. So let me make this. I don't know why this is not the same. Is it because of this? No, it is not because of that. Hold on. I will make this a little bit smaller. Actually, let's just do it this way. We're going to cut this in half. We'll go like this. Actually, I don't want to do that. I just want to make this smaller. That's all I want to do. Give me 1 second. We're going to make these rows just a little bit smaller so everything fits. I don't know why. I totally copy-pasted from the last ones and it totally works. Okay, there we go. Might be a little bit harder to read, but at least we can get it all on screen. There we go. So trades are open. Okay, I have not been reading comments. I apologize. So, pull the ball. Let's see. So the Rangers could be worse, could be better. Got the hit it where they ain't. Got the Rockies again, but we got a auto out of the Rockies last time. And keep in mind there are plenty of autos in. Well, there's 2 autos in gallery. The thing I like about gallery as well is the color parallels. So again, if you guys weren't here when we did this for the first break, if there are any trades are open right now. If there are any trades, and I'll try and make this a little bit closer so you guys can read it all, just say confirmed, and then tell me the 2 teams. So the Twins are pretty good because there is a Luis Arise card out of here. You got a potential for an auto there. There are a lot of rookie autos in gallery. Got a Cubs for Rangers ask. Cubs for Royals. Twins for Cubs. So people want the Cubs. Pauly has not asked for the Nationals yet, but he's going to. I bet. Cubs for Rangers. So let's see. Who are we waiting for with the Cubs? Let me find the Cubs out. So Barry's got the Cubs. So Royals or Rangers. And Barry is checking out checklists, is my guess. I feel like holding that there is making you guys car sick, so I'm going to stop holding it. I think everyone knows who they got. Polly, are you looking to get the Nationals? Let's see. I'm going to do something real quick just so I can see the live feed. Don't worry, you guys will see this still. There's what we're looking for. I just want to make sure. What happened to our, there's our comments. There we go. Look at, there's us. It's like this never-ending. I'm just gonna look at comments. Okay, so all quiet on the Western Front. I'm not seeing. I'm gonna refresh this. Quiet, quiet, quiet. There's the refresh. Let's play this. I love how the camera's a little. Okay, there we go. So Paulie's good with what he's got. An Arenado or Goldie auto. Yeah, I'd be good with that too. Yeah, that's my thing. I just hope that we pull some sweet cards. I want, although there isn't one in here, I want a Mike Trout auto. That's what I want. And in the Topps holiday, I want the fuzzy. I want the fuzzy sweater, in the Santa snowball relic. Okay, so you guys, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be amazed if we don't get trades in 2 breaks straight, but it happens. I think everyone's kind of good, so I'm gonna say trades. Going once. Trades. Did we want anything with the Cubs? You got Royals and Rangers on the table for the Cubs. Barry, you holding with your Cubs, or are you interested in the Royals or the Rangers? Because I'm about to close trades down here. Trades are going twice. Okay, well, we're not hearing back, so we're going to get to breaking on this. I'm going to say trades closed, because having my computer on screen is weird. Okay, so you guys, we are going to get to breaking. You guys know what the 3 boxes are. We got Topps Chrome Update, we got Holiday, we've got Gallery. What do we want to break first? The other thing I want to do here is get this stuff. First person to tell me what they want to break, we will break that. Filter. Can I get a filter? Oh wait, yeah, no, for some reason Cards for Days, I don't know, my posts weren't going through. Okay, we can open this back up. Cubs for Rangers. Do you have the Cubs? Yeah, okay. Okay, we can open trades back up. If you guys want to make Cubs for Rangers, is that confirmed? If I can just get one of you guys to type confirmed, that's all I need. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with comments. Like, commenting got weird.
Okay, so I'll trade you. Okay, so we're doing Cubs for Rangers. Okay, I can make that happen. I thought it was weird that it went quiet. Okay, so we're doing Rangers for Cubs. Okay, so I know we're not on screen doing this, but that is an easy enough one for me to do. So we will make that one happen. Cool. Okay, so we've got that trade in. Okay, now I think we might be having some small issues with commenting, but so here's what we've got. Flip. Now we've which one do we want to break first? Because we've got all three of these. Whoever says what they want to put in there first. That post go through and switch to accounts on me, then it got weird. Yeah, no, something weird just happened. It's almost like everything on my computer just went weird. It was really kind of strange. But anyways, you guys let me know what you want to break. Okay, so Shalani says gallery, so we're getting right into the big stuff. Let's break. Okay, we're doing gallery. I'm gonna push this stuff off to the side. I kind of don't like. Push it over here. Hold on. These boxes are a lot bigger than our last boxes. Go like that. Push that back there. Okay. We are doing gallery, folks. Here we go. So in this, we'll have 20 packs. I think it's 100 cards or so. 5 cards per pack. Again, a giant box. There is a top loader in this as well. So I'm actually not going to wait on the top loader because I always forget that I have it at the end. So we're going to do the top loader first. See what we get out of that. And then my trash is starting to fill up down here. I'm going to use this box. Okay, there we go. So we will do the box loader first. Paulie, yeah, well, here's what you have, Paulie. You have 10 teams. Let me make sure that we've got, I feel like we're a little bit higher. Just do some camera, fun stuff with the camera. So I'm doing box loader first. I'm going to be, unlike every other breaker, I just always forget about the box loader later. So it's just easier. Oh, that's right. These are gallery packs. The ones that don't like opening. So here we go. These packs are sealed so well that half the time, let me see if I can get it from the bottom. Half the time you just end up using scissors on them. Really sealed well. So here's who we're going to get. Well, look at that. You say Kikuchi all the time. And just as a heads up, I'm going to let you know now, this one is going to the Mariners. Who had the Mariners? So Paulie, I hate to tell you this, you've probably already seen it, but there is a little clinch from the box in there. But I'm going to put this one aside for you. You'll still get it all top loaded and whatnot, but I will put that one back. So, here we go. You guys can watch me struggle opening some of these packs because gallery, for whatever reason, some of the packs get really kind of hard to open. Start out with the Rhys Hoskins, a Christian Yelich for the Brew Crew, Dakota Hudson for the Cardinals. And right off the bat, we've got an Andrew McCutchen. By the way, the Cardinals were going to hit where they ain't. So Dakota Hudson rookie card. And right off the bat, we've got an Andrew McCutchen on the Phillies. This is going to Paulie Junkwax. This is the gallery private issue. You only get about 1, maybe 2 of these a box. I think it's 1 in 14 packs. So kind of nice little hit right off the bat there. Andrew McCutchen for the Phillies. Jalen Beeks, rookie card for the Rays. That's going to Paulie. We're probably about to say Paulie's name a bit here. The one thing I do like about Gallery, very much like the Bowman's Best stuff we just did, you do end up sleeving a lot of cards because there's a lot of rookie cards in here. So we'll see what we can pull out of here. And some of the color parallels are really nice. There's the Bryce Harper, Old Man Harper. Why they made his hair, I finally figured it out. They were supposed to do like sun and shade there, but they kind of just made him look like 50-year-old Bryce Harper. There's a nice one for the Astros. The Astros is Paulie. This is Kyle Tucker rookie card. Then I've got Christian Stewart for the Tigers. And we've got our first auto already. It's going to be for the Kansas City Royals. And it is going to be Nicky Lopez. So the Royals are, who had the Royals? Let's go into Mr. Mike Ondish. Mike Ondish is on an auto craze tonight. He got the two Kestons out of Best. So Mike Ondish is back in it again. Like I said, for more autos. He's on fire. And that is our first one. So Nicky Lopez for the rookie card auto for the Royals. And we also have, to round out the pack, Corey Kluber. Here are the 8. Yeah, I don't mind staying up late if we're going to break cards. I think sometimes my wife appreciates the break for me. But who knows? Here we go. We've got Lane Thomas, Trevor Story, a Ryan Helsley rookie card for the Cardinals. And for the Dodgers, we're going to have a Jackie Robinson. Let's see, that's probably a Masters. That is a Masters short print. So for you guys that maybe don't know this set totally well, anything numbered over 150 is going to be a short print. So there's the Helsley. That's going to the Cardinals. The Cardinals are hit where they ain't. And the Dodgers. The Dodgers are going to Henry Martinez. And the other way you know it's a short print, pretty obvious for this set, it says Masters. So if you're not too familiar, though, basically anything numbered 151 to 200 in this set is going to be a high number short print. So all these are short prints. So a nice Jackie Robinson there for the Dodgers. Congratulations on that, Henry. So yeah, kind of a fun, I do like this set. I really like the inserts in this set as well. Now we'll put Jackie over here. Hopefully we can pull some color and whatnot out of here that we will put on the displays. Mookie Betts. There's Kevin Biggio. Kevin for the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays were going to Paulie. This is the Kevin rookie card. I like this rookie card too. It's a nice, it is a nice drawing, painting. I think they're more drawings than they are paintings. But these are pretty good. We've got Chris Bryant, and here is the insert. This one's going to be Justin Verlander. Hold on, I've got one of these sleeves in the wrong place. Justin Verlander for Houston. Astros are poly junk wax, so that's a nice. I'll sleeve these up later. John Lester for the Cubs. Cubs is Shalani, who made the trade. And we've got, oh, nice one for the Padres. This is going to Rebel, a.k.a. Kyle. Fernando Tatis Jr. rookie card. My favorite Fernando Tatis Jr. rookie card. Really cool drawing. Nice one. Nice. And I actually have the auto of this one. and I've seen someone else pull the auto. This card with the auto is really awesome. But that right off the bat, we've got Fernando. So here we go. We've also got a Mike. It's so funny because I remember how to say his name, and then I go to say it and I don't say it. Fultenowitz. Taylor Ward, rookie card for the Angels. And an Eloy Jimenez, Frank Thomas, Master and Apprentice insert. I like this insert so much. Plus, it's an Eloy. We'll give this one a quick sleeve. And then we've got Garrett Hampson, which is a rookie card for the Rockies. The Rockies were, who had the Rockies in this? Hit Where They Ain't. And we've got Trey Mancini, Sean Reed Foley, rookie card for the Blue Jays. And I thought we weren't going to see a Cedric Mullins tonight because of the first break. But there he is, guys, for the Orioles. Paulie Junkwax, congratulations. Cedric Mullins, baby. Cedric, these days, I feel like the running joke on Cedric is so awesome that the cards are going to go up in value, and they're going to be the most valuable cards. Cedric Mullins, that one's getting the penny sleeve for you. I've got a Mark McGuire. This one's going to the A's. The Athletics is Paulie as well. We will sleeve inserts later. Jonathan Villar to round out that pack. So a couple Orioles in that pack. And by the way, one thing about Cedric, he gets a bad rap because he signed a bazillion cards in 2019. But it is, and he ended up not being very good, but he's still young. He still could have a decent career in the majors. I think he's just going to have to figure some things out in the minors and stop signing so many cards. Here we go. We've got Jacob Nix, rookie card for the Padres. Xander Bogaerts, never complete without a Mullins. We'll find an O'Hearn. Don't worry. The O'Hearn's coming. Xander Bogaerts. Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants. The Giants are Henry Martinez. Mike Yastrzemski is a nice rookie, although he is, let's see if they give his date of birth on here. They do not give his date of birth, but Mike Yastrzemski is a little bit older. I think he's 28. And then we have a Sandy Koufax, which is a nice one, again for the Dodgers. So we've got two nice Dodger legends for Henry Martinez. And there is the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rookie card for the Blue Jays. That's going to Paulie. Congratulations, Paulie. And while I'm at it, I got to get more penny sleeves out. So this is the Vlad. So now we've got Fernando Tatis, we've got Vladimir, we've got more than half of our packs left. We've got an auto. So this box so far, still absent of color, but there is the Vlad. So this one is the Sandy Koufax. I'm pretty sure this is not the blue parallel. I'm pretty sure that's a base. But a nice Sandy Koufax. Hets, what's going on? Thank you for joining. We are in our second break tonight. Yeah, Jaffa, he's 29. We're in our second break tonight, so we're doing a quick $5 fast break. We've had a nice first break. We pulled two Keston on-card autos out of a Bowman's Best box. One of them was a refractor. Shane Bieber, in my opinion, this is the worst card in the set. I feel like if you gave me enough time, I could draw a better picture for Shane Bieber. I don't know what they did to his poor teeth, but this card is not the most flattering card of Shane Bieber. Love Shane Bieber as a player. I think he's got a real bright future. That is going to the Indians. That's going to Mike Ondish. There's a Sean Anderson rookie card for the Giants. Alex Bregman, MVP runner-up. And another short print, Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. That is going to Paulie. That's a nice one. And a Bryce Wilson for the Braves to round out that pack. Let me pull out some more penny sleeves here. I got one penny sleeve that's stuck to. I swear I go through. I'm now buying stuff in bulk. So here's the Cal Ripken. This is a nice one. Cal Ripken short print. High number short print. And we've got Bryce Wilson for the Braves. Holly had the Braves as well. So here we go. We've got sometimes here. I don't like it when it looks like that, so we will come out this way. Come on. Come on. There we go. Rowdy Tellez on the back. Here's a Josh Hader. Nice Judge. And we're going to get our first colored card, color parallel. Aaron Judge. And a nice Ichiro. Who had the Yankees, by the way? Alec had the Yankees. So, nice hit for the Yankees. Alec's also got the Marlins and the Mets. And I think the Pirates. So, there's Ichiro. Nice Ichiro, a little bit of an older rendition, you know. So Ichiro's going to the Mariners. That's going to Paulie. And our green is going to be, that's a nice one. A green Mike Trout going to the Angels, going to Henry Martinez. There's our Rowdy Tellez. And this green, and you got to be careful with these inserts here because they are... The borders are real easy, so I'm going to be real careful with this one. Hold on one second. I'm even going to cut it a little bit. I think I have cut ones, but I'll just cut a fresh one. Because with the cardboard on these are real easy to scuff up a corner. And I don't want to scuff up the corner on a Mike Trout. That is a sweet Mike Trout. By the way, this is going to be numbered 50 out of 99. Anytime you get a paralleled Mike Trout, these are going to carry value. Nice hit for the nice hit for the Angels. I said I wanted a Mike Trout auto. This is probably the next best thing you could get. And I think we got it in there pretty safe without scuffing anything up. That is a clean card. 50 out of 99. Nice. Love it. So, most of you know, as an Angels fan, Mike Trout's Mike Trout's just amazing. And Mike Trout's going to hit, mark my words, Mike Trout he's not going to win the Triple Crown. But I have a feeling he's going to win the batting championship this year. Only because of who's going to be batting behind him. If he can bat .310 with no one batting behind him, wait until Rendon is batting behind him. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a quick drink. So, yeah. Henry's dancing. So, let's see if we can pull some more color. And another sweet rookie auto. We've got an Aaron Nola. By the way, there is an outside possibility of getting 3 autos in a box. I did it on the very first box I opened, and I haven't done it since. But it is possible. Steven Degger, Paul Goldschmidt, Master and Apprentice. This one going to the Yankees. This one going to Alec. This is a sweet one with Babe Ruth and Aaron Judge. And for the Angels, we've got a David Fletcher rookie card. Aaron Judge and Babe Ruth on the same card. It's kind of a cool concept. Nice one. Then we've got oh, Paulie, your words are too kind. I don't know what to say to that other than thank you for the kind comments. Nick Castellanos. There's a nice one for the Rays. Who had the Rays in this one? Well, imagine that it's Paulie. Paulie says nice things, and then Nate Lowe shows up. We pulled the Nate Lowe auto earlier as well out of that Bowman's Best, so that was kind of a nice one. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. The Rockies hit where they ain't is getting the Rockies, so a nice Nolan. There's a Cole Tucker auto for the Pirates. The Pirates in this are going to Alec. So a Cole Tucker auto. Then we won't send this one out. It's the featured artist card. If anyone wants it, I will send it to you. No, Henry, you're getting the Trout. There's the Joey Votto. Henry, if this was Urban's channel, I would say you could put it in the bag, but I'm gonna send that card to you. Everyone deserves a freaking colored parallel Trout, and I promise I have a few colored parallel Trouts of my own, so I want to share the love. But thank you for the offer, Dustin Pedroia. Here's a nice one for the Dodgers. The Dodgers, Henry Martinez. Henry Martinez, I'm also going to send you the Will Smith rookie card. The Will Smith is really popular on eBay right now. I'm not exactly sure why that is. I put a Will Smith auto up on eBay, and I had so many people put offers in on that card, which I thought was weird. But Will Smith, for whatever reason, is really popular on eBay. There's a Colby Allard for Texas. And we have our second auto. It's a Jacob Nix, and it's going to the Padres. And the Padres is going to Mr. Armstrong Rebel, Jacob Nix. A nice little auto right there. And then we got a JD Hammer. That's one of my favorite cards because of the glasses in this set. So there's a Jacob Nix. So there, like I said, there's a possibility we get a third auto. If we do, it will be a colored parallel auto. So Jacob Nix, so two not huge rookie autos out of here. So we'll see what else we can pull out of here. I guarantee we're going to get more color. So that is for the Padres. Congratulations, Kyle. So we'll put that up here. And I think we've still got, normally the autos don't show up that soon, but you never know. So we'll see, a little different. Be on the lookout. We've got a Ryan Baracki, that's for the Blue Jays, that's Polly. Tuki Toussaint for the Braves, that is also Polly. Juan Soto for the Nationals. Nice little Juan Soto there. And our next card, let's see. Shalani is rooting for the Cubs, and our next card is a nice one if you are a Cubs fan. But first, there's the Juan Soto, which went to the Nationals, which is also Kyle. And for the Cubs, we have a high number short print. This is the first time I've pulled this one of Ernie Banks. So a short print, Ernie Banks, Masters for the Cubs. I do not think I've pulled this card yet, and I have opened a few boxes of these. Card number 172. I'm going to give this one a quick little top load for Shalani, because that is a nice Banks right there. Well, Polly, I'm really glad you're serious about that. The one thing I think I do is I think I make people just sick enough of me to go away for a week, and then I show up a week later and do another break. If I did this every night, I think I would annoy people. But there is also a Brad Keller. That's going to the Royals. Royals being Mike Ondish. Mike Ondish is on an auto rampage tonight. We still have a chance for an auto in here, and we also still have a chance for an auto in Topps Chrome update. I doubt we'll get one out of Holiday, but it is possible. I've just never seen anyone pull one out of there. Zach Greinke, Trevor Bauer, Thairo Estrada rookie card for the Yankees. That's going to Alec. A nice one for the Rockies here. That's Nolan Arenado. That's the
That's the Heritage insert. So the Rockies are hit where they ain't. And Willens Astudillo for the Twins. It's a nice rookie card for the Twins. We've got our next pack. The nice thing is these packs are opening a little bit easier than I'm used to. Justin Verlander for the Astros. Mr. Muncy. Hey, New Zealand, what's going in? New Zealand, I agree that this card right here it's my favorite rookie card of Tatis. It's just sweet. I don't know exactly what I like about it. I think it's the glasses. Byron Buxton, Master and Apprentice. This is Williams and Betts. And then you've got a Chance Adams for the Yankees. That's a rookie card. And we're 3/4 of the way through this box. So hopefully we can get some more color. I would like to see some more color. Gary Sanchez, Andrew McCutchen, Buster Posey, Blake Snell Masterpiece for the Rays. That's a nice one. That's going to Paulie. And a Blake Snell for the Rays. Both. So the base and the Masterpiece. Grant, what's going on? Thanks for joining in. I'm doing all right tonight. We're doing our second break. We've pulled, 6 autos now. We started this all back at around 9, so for 3 hours, we're averaging 2 autos an hour. Matt Carpenter, Austin Meadows for the Rays, Daiwell Lugo for the Tigers. We haven't said the Tigers much, but that's going out to Rebel, our Kyle. Christy Mathewson, this is for the Giants. Giants going to Henry Martinez. That's a nice one for, not a numbered one. I forget what these look like in the parallel. These do come in a parallel. But that is that one's going to the Giants. And then Yadier Molina. Here we go. Here's a pack that wants to be a little difficult. I don't know why some of them are just, I don't know if it was the machine, but it's like they do not want to rip. So I've learned, because I've opened enough of these, that it's better just to kind of pull them right down the middle. And they come right out that way. So, John Duplantier, Arizona Diamondbacks. That's going to Mike Ondish. Adam Simber for the Indians. Merrill Kelly for the Diamondbacks. Oh, and look at that one for the Yankees. The Babe Ruth. Nice Babe Ruth. There's a Josh Donaldson for the Braves. So this one is going to Ellick. This is the Babe Ruth short, high number short print Masters. Nice one. Nice little hit for the Yankees here. Especially in a set like Gallery, where it's drawings. It actually, very nostalgic looking card there. No premiering to fool me, does. No, sorry, Grant. That only happens before 9 o'clock p.m. So there is the Babe Ruth. Yeah, I know. The one thing I still have to do that I have not done this week, I will do it tomorrow, is the 1 cent cards. So that is a nice one. Yeah, so the 1 cent card, I have not done the 1 cent card reveal. That's normally the video I do the premiere on. This one is a legit live, but it's funny when you do a video premiere, here's what happens. Almost all the time I have people say, how are you typing and talking at the same time? Because a lot of people, it looks and feels like a live video because it's got the live chat. It's got everything kind of going. So I'll be like typing to people, but the pre-recorded video is talking. So they think I'm talking and typing. You'd be amazed at how many people get fooled by that and go, how are you talking and typing at the same time? Like, who's in the room with you? But with the premiere, it's a pre-recorded video that you just premiere and have a live chat with. There's a Chris Sale. There's a nice one for the Braves. That's going to that's Austin Riley. The Braves are going to Paulie, but Austin Riley, a nice rookie card. I actually
scored like I told you guys earlier, I've been on like a PSA slab binge lately. I don't know why, but I have been. But I got one of his Bowman first cards amazingly for 99 cents. That was the deal. That's the best deal I've got all year. There's a Kyle Schwarber for the Cubs and a Giancarlo Stanton heritage for the Yankees. And to round it out, a Kyle Wright rookie card. Kyle Wright, another good rookie. I'm telling you, the Braves got a lot of young talent. The Braves are probably, if you're asking me, they're the World Series favorite next year. So, well, we did just get a Schwarber Cubs. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Grant, you were not the only one. I've had so many people comment on that. I had a buddy from work look at it. He was watching it, and he was like, I never knew you could type and talk so fast. There's a key boom for the Nationals. That's going out to Kyle. Key boom's a nice rookie hit. And here we go. For the Cubs, I've got an Anthony Rizzo. And we've got another Mike Trout. And by the way, this is the last pack. I normally would say it's the last pack. There's the Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. The Mike Trout, every Mike Trout gets a sleeve, just so you know. So this will be the gallery box. Nice Mike Trout. Then we've got the Manny Machado, and this is one of the funnier cards. So there's a Master and Apprentice where Manny Machado is the apprentice, and then another one where he's the master. This is the one you want because it's the Machado with the Fernando Tatis Jr., where Machado is the master. So that here, let me get you so you can actually see that right. But this is a Fernando Tatis Jr. That's going out to the Padres. So that's going out to Kyle. And to round out this box, we've got a Danny Jansen. It's not the O'Hearn, but it's close. So Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays, which is Pauly. Yeah, I think the Braves are probably, they're at least the favorite. I also think whoever's cheating the best has a pretty good chance. So that is the problem. I'm pretty sure I sleeved that Trout. I was going to say, there's no way I didn't sleeve that Trout. So anyways, well, let's see. Now I lost my train of thought. I tend to lose my train of thought later in the night. That was that box. Actually got quite a few cards top loaded. The Tatis, the Vladimir, the Green Trout's probably my favorite. Well, not probably. Guarantee that Green Trout's my favorite. The Nicky Lopez auto. Who was the other one? We got the Jacob Nix for the Padres. The Ernie Banks is a real nice card. The Will Smith for the Dodgers. The Vladimir. A few other ones in there. So I'm going to move these out of the way so we can get to... what do we want to break next? Do we want Holiday or do we want the Chrome? Picking the Mariners to win. Well, the Mariners would be a long shot. One, they're in a tough division. And then two, Acuna in the 50-50 club. There's a hot take. If that happens, I'm never going to get that bat down card. I want to pull that card so bad, but it just isn't happening. Okay, so Chrome. So Shalani is all in on the Chrome. So we will do Chrome. And the 50-50 would be amazing. And if he did that, I mean, coming out of the blocks with the rookie year he had, I tell you what, and then with the year he followed it up with, if he went 50-50, I mean, he will very quickly everyone will be saying he's the best player in baseball. So here we go with Chrome. And see if I can get these back here. So the Mariners to win the whole thing. I wonder what the odds in Vegas are for the Mariners. Well, hey, by the way, this is a good thing. Got a Pete Alonso right on the back. I think it's the All-Star card. So let's see. Let's see what we get out of. Our last box of Chrome maybe could have been a little bit better than it was. So we'll see if this box makes up for it a little bit. We've got Kevin Cron and a Fernando Tatis Jr. rookie debut card. That's going to the Padres. So the Padres are having a nice little break in this $5 fast break. Ketel Marte, probably still underrated a little bit. All-Star card, and the Pete Alonso All-Star card. So Pete Alonso, Rookie of the Year. Oh, by the way, I should probably top load that Fernando as well. Going to the Mets. Let's see. So Alec has both New York teams. So this Alec, so is that your Pete Alonso. We'll see if we can pull the base. The base is the one you really want. It holds the most value. But with Pete Alonso, I think you're in a spot with Pete Alonso. I think with Pete Alonso, the only thing you got to worry about with, well, the only thing you need Pete Alonso to do to hold value is keep hitting home runs. I don't think anyone expects him to be a high average hitter. The worst thing that could happen is he turns into a Chris Davis type hitter and the pitchers figure out where his weaknesses are. But if 2019 is any indication, that guy can mash the ball. And if he continues to do that, if he's in New York hitting 50 home runs a year, that guy is going to be a stud for a long time to come. Hey, Barry, thank you for joining in. Have a good evening or good morning, I guess. Jake Odorizzi, we pulled the 2 out of 5 of this card about 5-6 weeks ago. Oscar Mercado and a Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. This is the family business card. Still one of the fun inserts. The family business. And that's going to the Rockies. A lot of talk that Arenado could be traded before the beginning of the season. I don't know if I buy into that. I think the Rockies would be committing suicide if they're doing that. Matthew Beatty, rookie card for the Dodgers. Lane Thomas, nice rookie card. I'm actually going to give that one a sleeve for the Cardinals. Cardinals are hit where they ain't. Then I've got a Jonathan Shoop and a Yasiel Puig. I have no idea what I'm doing with the cards. Okay, there we go. Yasiel Puig on the Reds. So that is before he got traded. Where did Yasiel Puig end up? Is he still a free agent? Has he not signed anywhere yet? Because did the Indians re-sign him? I don't think they did. Or at least not yet. We've got a Mitch Keller. Rookie card for the Pirates. Pirates is Alec. A Clayton Kershaw. Yeah, Brad, no kidding. The family business, let's just say it's not the strongest insert, but it's got a great checklist too. Frankie Lindor, another guy that could get traded, although I think the Indians should hold on to him until the midway point of the season, because if they can stay in contention, they're going to need him. And to David Ortiz for the Red Sox. The Red Sox are Henry Martinez. So it'll be interesting to see. The Indians front office, I have no faith in them actually doing the right thing with Lindor. The Indians are notorious for undervaluing their assets and getting taken in the trade market. If they're smart, if they're out of contention in July, August, you trade them, you'd get a lot of value for them.
or you trade them right now, but I don't. You watch, they won't do either of those two things. Willing Contreras, there's an Austin Riley rookie debut card, and right behind it is the Eloy Jimenez rookie debut card. So Austin Riley, the Braves, Paulie Junkwax, and the Eloy Jimenez is going to the White Sox, which is Mr. Mike Ondish. And we are on a whole new set of penny sleeves here. So let me pull these out. There we go. So there's Eloy Jimenez. Rookie debut card. Mike Ondish. Mike Ondish has had 2 good breaks in a row. Mike actually does fairly decent on the channel most of the time. Lucas Giolito. And let's see who we pull out of here. We've got Charlie Blackmon, All-Star. Zach Britton for the Yankees. The Hunter Pence. Cool card in chrome for sure. Brad, I can't wait to see those pictures. I will look at them later tonight. And another family business, Bryce Harper. So let's see what Bryce Harper's family is doing professionally. Ron, a longtime Las Vegas ironworker who awoke at 3 a.m. daily to provide for the family, yet still had the energy to throw batting practice in the evenings. A natural righty, Bryce hit left-handed to be like his older brother Brian, who went on to pitch for 7 seasons in the Washington Nationals organization. So his brother played, and his dad pitched batting practice in the backyard. One of these days, maybe my son will be a major league ball player and I will get credit for throwing batting practice. Highly unlikely. So, Brian Reynolds, rookie card for the Pirates. Pirates is Alec. There's a Kevin Biggio base. That is a nice one. So Kevin Biggio base rookie. That is my one thing about Topps Update series and Chrome Update series is all the variations. It's like, can we just get the base? When you pull the base, it's really nice. That's right, his dad does pitch in the home run derbies. I forgot about that. So yeah, I mean, I guess they're in the family business. You know, speaking of home run derbies, here's the guy that should have won it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., rookie debut. So actually, as we look at this box, this was kind of a cool box of Chrome Update because we pulled Tatis, Guerrero, Jimenez, and Alonso, and really, if you were to put a 5th one in there, Kevin Biggio isn't a bad one either. So we pulled the big 4 out of that box, and we still have the Topps Holiday box to go. So we'll start ripping into that. Let me get these cleared off here. And we got a few sleeved cards in here as well. So not a bad box. I was hoping for some... Oh, by the way, the last card in there was Freddie Freeman. I don't think I showed that. Yeah, so normally, as you look at kind of card values, it's not uncommon for Topps Update series and the Chrome Update series to have kind of different variations because of the All-Star, because of stuff like that. It's not uncommon at all. And normally what happens is the base is the card that people want. Well, it's not the card that people want. It's the card that holds the most value. And then if they have all 3 of them, like an All-Star and then a rookie debut, the All-Star card will hold, generally speaking, will hold the 2nd most value, and then it would go to the rookie debut card. So that's kind of historically how the values of those cards work. But it's not uncommon. I think a lot of people think that there was like too many Pete Alonsos this year in Topps update. It's really, I mean, look at the 18 update that we pulled earlier tonight. We pulled 3 Acunas out of that, and they were, but none of them were the base. So, you know, it's not uncommon for Topps to do stuff like that. So I don't know that it hurts their value, but the one that will hold the most value is the base card. So here we go with Topps Holiday. Good luck, everyone. We're looking for the short prints out of here. So with these, the base is like 63, 64, and 65. Those are the numbers we'll be looking for. Paulie, did you really hit all those cards? No, you didn't have the Fernando. Okay, here we go. Chris Davis, John Duplantier, Aaron Judge for the Yankees, Estrada, also for the Yankees, rookie card. And, ooh, here's a nice one for the Cubs. This is a Snowflake Refractor. Snowflake, what do they call this? This is the Snowflake, oh, it's getting late because this is the Snowflake, someone help me here. Anyways, this is the Chris Bryant Snowflake Parallel. It's not called a refractor. It's called the Snowflake metallic Snowflake. And if I could, there we go. So that is a nice one, a metallic Snowflake Chris Bryant. And we've got a Michael Chavis rookie card. That's a nice one for the Red Sox. Henry Martinez. So by the way, the Cubs, that's Shalani. So Shalani is getting a few of the Cubs. Paul Goldschmidt, Nick Senzel. Here we go. I want to go like this. Nick Senzel. Another nice one for the Reds. I really like this set. Has actually grown on me. When it first came out, I think I was so used to seeing 18 that when I saw 19, it was like, I don't know if I like the design. But the checklist is really growing on me. And it is fun when we find the parallels. Longoria and David Price. Jaffa and I'm telling you, I am now going, like normally it's like midnight hits, and that's when I start losing all of my memory. Okay, here we go. I think we're going to have our relic in this. Our relic will be in here. So here's what I got. I got Freddie Freeman, Nicky Lopez. That's the rookie card. We pulled his auto earlier. That's for the Royals. That's Mike Ondish. And a Lorenzo Cain. And it looks like it's going to be a Cubs. Is this a Cubs relic? Pretty sure there's going to be a Cubs relic. Let's see who we got. Let's see if it's autographed. Let's see if it's not Zach Greinke. It is a Cubs relic. It is a game-used jersey relic of Javier Baez for the Cubs. So that is also going to, let me cut this sleeve here. That is also going to Shalani. So Shalani gets the relic. Congratulations, Shalani. Game-used jersey for Javi Baez. Nice little relic kit. I think I even have a top loader that will fit this one. Might be a little big, but it'll work. Yep, there we go. So there's the Javi Baez. So we're starting to put some Cubs cards up here. We're still looking for some of the short prints. We've got Zach Greinke. Yeah, Brad, I will take a look. It'll probably be tomorrow, or I'll check tonight, but I'll definitely respond tomorrow and take a look. Mejia and the Nolan Arenado. Okay, so now it is short print time. We've got, it's metallic and short print time. Taylor Clark for the Diamondbacks. Here's a nice rookie card for the Mets. Jeff McNeil going to Alec. So some of our new breakers starting to hit some cards here. By the way, for those of you that did get in on a first-time break with me, I really appreciate it. I am trying to grow the channel a little bit. And I always like when we got new breakers, so I want to give you guys a shout out. Thank you for giving me a chance. If you have any comments or suggestions, I'm way open to that. Would be really, I have no problems with you guys telling me what I can do to improve my channel. And I hope you guys had a little bit of fun breaking with us today. Moncada, Kingery, Austin Meadows, and for the Pirates, we've got, this is going to Alec as well, a metallic snowflake for Mitch Keller. This is a rookie card. So a nice rookie card, metallic snowflake going to Alec. So Alec and Shalani are filling the back up here. And then I've got Charlie Morton. Still looking for a short print. Jock Peterson, Pedro Avila, we pulled his auto earlier, and George Springer. We will get one. It's just a matter of which one do we get and what is the number. And right on the back, there's a Fernando Tatis. But before we get to that one, we'll see what we have in here. We've got Noah Syndergaard, Corbin Martin, 60. I'm pretty sure it's 65. I may have that backwards. I always get it backwards. I think 65 is the one you're looking for. Corbin Martin, CC Sabathia, Griffin Canning rookie card for the Halos. We haven't said the Halos much, but that's Henry Martinez. Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. And we've got a short print Christian Yelich. So let's see which one it is. It's candy cane bat. This is going to be a 63. What I've learned about these is the ones that are more noticeable. Yep, there's definitely 63. So this is Christian Yelich for the Brewers. This is going to Paulie Junkwax. Candy cane bat. If it's a 65, you will literally have to look at the card closely. It takes a second or two to find out what the variation is. But if it's something as obvious as like the candy cane bat, that's normally it's the rare. I think they call it short print rare, super rare, if I'm not mistaken, or rare short print, super short print. So there's the Christian Yelich. So that's our first one that's our first short print. We'll see if we can pull a few more. Derek Dietrich. And the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That is going to Paulie and the Blue Jays. Very nice Blue Jay hit. I tell you, Vladdy, if you watch what Vladdy did in the minors, it was kind of unprecedented. There was a good reason for all of the hype. And let me put Vladdy right back here. Start making a new garden back here. And I think he's just too good to miss. I mean, and he started picking up. He had that kind of sputter to the season. And by the way, the Fernando Tatis, that's right. The Fernando Tatis. So we got the Yelich, the Vlad, and the Fernando all in one pack. What a pack that was. So here's the Fernando. And that is the Padres. That's going to Rebel, a.k.a. Kyle. So let me top load Fernando. So I think we got Kyle a few Tatises tonight, which is cool. Kyle is a Patreon. And we've got the Santa in the outfield behind the fence. Yeah. The 65s are actually kind of hard to pull too. Like if you pull one, it's pretty rare. There's a Nate Lowe for Tampa Bay. The Rays, that's Paulie. Pulled his auto tonight. I feel like we did pull like a lot of rookie autos tonight. Kirby Yates, Yasmani Grandal, Matt Chapman, and oh, look at that.
That is a Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. That is a snowflake refractor with the Topps Gold Cup. That is a nice Gleyber right there. That is also going to Alec. Alec owns New York tonight for this break, which is kind of cool. That's a nice one, Alec. Let's see if we can get some of that metallic snowflake on the screen for you. Really cool, really cool. We'll start making a garden. That's what we're doing. Okay, so here we go. Steven Strasburg, Max Scherzer. Pulled a /50 gold out of Bowman's Best for Scherzer earlier tonight. That was cool. Josh Donaldson, Trent Thornton, and finally Christian Yelich base. Yeah, that Gleyber is the snowflakes. I really like the snowflake. Actually, because in 18 that was kind of the big deal. They did a really good job on him in 2019. There's the Mike Trout going over the wall. The short print Mike Trout, doesn't he have, like, isn't there like, there's a 65 of this one. I think there's like an elf that's peeking over the thing. It's kind of a nice one. Darwinzon Hernandez rookie card. Here's a Tim Anderson for the White Sox. Craig Kimbrell. Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. That's going to Henry Martinez. Walker Buehler Gold Cup All-Star rookie. Frankie Lindor. Yusei Kikuchi. I'm not going to sing it for you. Jorge Polanco. David Dahl. And Josh Naylor. And the Josh Naylor is a rookie card. How's that so? And in this one, this pack felt thicker. That was weird. Luke Weaver, Buster Posey, Domingo Santana, Whit Merrifield, and a Fremil Reyes. This is for the Indians. This is a snowflake, metallic snowflake. Not quite the Gleyber level, but not a bad one. The Indians are Mike Ondish. Then I've got a Devers, also a guy that maybe is fallen off the radar a little bit, but Devers was a top 5 player in the league last year that came in as a highly touted prospect, had one subpar season. Everyone, wrote him for dead, and now he's back. Watch out for him next year. Miguel Cabrera, Keyboom. I'm actually really, we are about, let's see. We're about 3 weeks away from fantasy football starting. By the way, this Keyboom is going to Kyle, Rebel. And then that's when you may see me doing some videos. I'm thinking about live streaming my Keeper League draft and having you guys actually help me draft the team. I've been in the league for a long time, and the guys that I play with are really good. Andrew Benintendi, there's one guy that's better than all of us, and he has won 3 of the last 4 years, but I think I have a team to beat him this year. Adam Ottavino, I've told you guys about the team before. I don't know who to keep. I'm only allowed to keep 5. The problem is I want to keep 7, but I have everyone from Vlad to Gleyber to Ronald Acuna to Juan Soto. I have so many of the, because I've been keeping, I actually tanked like 3 years ago to get all these people. There's the Austin Riley for the Braves. That's a nice rookie card. Speaking of Ronald Acuna Jr., if you say his name, Jaffa, you're going to bed. Good night. Thank you for joining, Jaffa. Let us know. Are you back? Are you back in Mexico, or are you still up in the States? Austin Riley, nice one for Paulie. I'm fairly decent at fantasy baseball. I've played now for, gosh, since
I don't know, 18, 19 years. Ronald Acuna Jr. Basically, ever since the internet made it really easy to play fantasy baseball, I've been playing fantasy baseball. Nice Ronald. Um, Devin Smeltzer. Dominic Smith for the Mets. Maikel Franco. And Michael Conforto. Lane Thomas rookie card, not a bad one for the Cardinals. Hit where they ain't. Yeah, so I've been playing fantasy baseball for a long time. When I first started, I was not very good at it. But well, you just got to figure out what you're chasing. I like playing head to head, but in the keeper league I'm in, that is a Roto league. Trevor Story, Robbie Cano, and Lucas Giolito. So, in Roto versus head to head, like a lot of people play head to head in fantasy football. Like head to head is not nearly as hard as Roto. But when you learn how to build like a balanced team, that's when you kind of unlock baseball. But yeah, baseball also takes a lot of time and effort to do it right, because you got to follow the streaks and the trends. Nomar Mazara. There's a nice Eloy for the Sox. Mike Ondish. Nice Eloy. So we've got the Tatis. We've got the Vlad. If we could find the Alonso, we would pull all four of the big rookie autos again, which would be awesome. 65 would be also equally as awesome. We have not pulled a lot of short prints. I think we've got one pack left after this, so we will see. Surprised we haven't pulled more, because normally you get 2 or 3 in a box, but we have pulled quite a few nice rookies out of here. Carter Keyboom, Vlad. Here, we'll put Eloy back here. Tatis, Clint Frazier, Jake Odorizzi, Mike Yastrzemski, another nice rookie auto. And then we've got another, we have pulled the Snowflake, metallic snowflakes. So there's Mike Yastrzemski, baby Yaz, or as Jaffa would call him, middle-aged Jazz, or Yaz. Felipe Vasquez, this is our snowflake, metallic snowflake. Let's go to the Pirates, which is Alex. So Alex had a nice little break here. We've got Eduardo Escobar, Ryan Healy. Yeah, Ryan Healy would get drafted. And there's an Altuve. But yeah, if you took Ryan Healy before, gosh, he's a middle round to late round flyer. Well, maybe not. But yeah, he's definitely not going in the top 10 rounds. Carlos Correa to round out that. So you guys, we are on our last pack of this break. So hopefully we can get one more short print and the Pete Alonso and get some mojo, last pack mojo going. Thank you again for everyone that bought into this break. Thank you for all of you people that are breaking with me for the first time and giving me a chance. I hope you enjoyed it. Here we go. Justin Verlander, Harold Ramirez, Mitch Haniger, and Hunter Dozier, Yasiel Puig. And I do not think we're going to get another short print. We only had one in this box. That is surprising. Dallas Keuchel, Kyle Schwarber, Aroldis Chapman in the snow on a snowflake card. Brian Reynolds rookie card. And to end this one, it will be a rookie card for the Cardinals, which is hit where they ain't. That is Ryan Helsley. So that is the break, guys. By the way, I will sleeve up more of these cards later, but it kind of keeps the break moving when we don't sleeve everything. So not a bad little box, really, even though we only got the one short print. Normally you get two, but it's not guaranteed. But we did get the Christian Yelich, the Tatis
the Jeff McNeil, the see, there we go, the Eloy Jimenez, the Vladimir Guerrero, Carter Kieboom, actually a lot of the other key rookies, Senzel, Austin Riley, Kieboom, the Chris Bryant Snowflake Refractor, the Gleyber a metallic Snowflake, the Mitch Keller rookie card metallic Snowflake, and our relic was the Javi Baez for the Cubs. So, hit where they ain't, you guys. Hit where they ain't. Thank you for joining in and hanging out with us tonight. It is pretty late, so you go have a good night. Healy is like 26 at third base by some I've read. Yeah, I don't know if he's that low. Henry Martinez, you are welcome. See you. You have a good night. We will see you guys again later, Henry. So thank you again for joining. So Laney, glad you had a good time. On First Who, hi, how are you? We actually just finished our second break. So I think I have wore out the crowd a little bit, but I do thank you for joining, even if it is a little bit late. The Hunter Pence with the Gatorade bath would be a pretty awesome metallic one for sure. Brad, I will definitely check out the pictures that you sent me. And so anyways, on the breaks, all these cards will ship. Now I've got 2 of them to do. So I will do the first break. I normally do the first break, then the second break. So but the good news is I am at home with my son tomorrow. I do have to work from home, but that might allow me a little bit more time. So I will try and get these cards out. If it is Tuesday, everything will be out by Friday, guaranteed. I will try and get some out sooner. So, and all cards do ship. So if you guys have any questions, you can always email me below. Shalani, thank you very much. Let me just confirm I got that email. Yep, I got it. I see it right here. So you are good to go. We will definitely get you these cards out no later than Friday. So you guys should receive them. If not this weekend, you'll receive them early next week. But they will, for the most part, I'll probably get most of these out by Thursday. So hopefully you guys have them by Saturday. But be patient, because now we got 2 breaks to split up. So anyways, with that, guys, it is 12:40. We're pushing towards 1 o'clock. I really want to thank all you guys for joining. We had a lot of new people in here tonight, which is awesome. Really appreciate you guys hanging out. So we will do it again. Next week is a weird week. I actually have to fly out to California to visit family and handle some family living trust stuff, and that is Wednesday through Sunday. So it's possible I won't be doing a break next week because I've got to get ready for that trip, but I'll be back the following week, or I may do one when I get back. So we'll see how this all kind of plays out. But I am kind of on vacation next week, so be on the lookout for videos from sunny California in the middle of January. Because that may be something that I post. But I've got some stuff to handle. And not this Sunday, but next Sunday, another reason I'm going out there is I'm going to be a guest DJ on an LA radio station called 88.5 Independent FM. So you guys, if you want to, I will be doing a Bob Dylan podcast or broadcast as a guest DJ on the Bob Dylan Hours. I'm a big music fan. So, you can actually find that on the Facebook page, and if you want to listen to it, it is 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, January 26th. So you could listen to that and hear my voice some more. So anyways, with that, guys, I think I'm going to hit the hay myself. Let me make sure that there's no other questions in here. Yep, okay. I think we're all good. I think I'm going to hit the hay. Again, you guys, thanks for joining. If you haven't done so already, go hit that like button. That really helps me out. And with that, have a good evening, and we will talk to you guys soon. Thank you.